Hey yo, what's up, people? We are back. ZoneBreakers Online, number 27, coming back through with that BB tag. Dogi Sandwich, and I have a new commentator with me today. If you were here a little bit earlier for Tekken, you probably understand that Lupe is pretty winded after having to sit through a grand final reset. So today, we've got the artist formerly known as Las Benditas, Gerard.
Hey everybody, hey.
What's going on, Gerard? How you doing today, man?
Doing alright. Just kind of waking up from nap here, ready to get rid of this baby's head.
It's waking up, bro. It's like 7 o'clock in the evening.
Nap, alright? Different story.
Fair enough. Yeah, today we have quite a tournament on our hands today. We've got not the deepest at the bracket spin. There's only 12 people. I say only 12 people. 12's pretty big number. But there's a lot of heavy hitters that came through today once they got their eyes on the prize. Gotta take a moment and put a little spotlight on some people who came through, most notably Ebonic Plague, most notably I have to look at Kraken Atkins and Yo Fave Scrub. I had to go back and look at that. But they came through with the deep pockets, and we got triple digit pot. Almost got half a stimmy in there.
Ooh.
Yeah. So some of the people that have been coming through for like the past few months, they're gonna see some names they haven't seen in a while.
Oh, we're already starting.
Oh yeah. We go quick around here. We go quick and the action comes fast. You are usually not left disappointed. First match, got Caderade. Been around quite a bit recently. Coming through with Ragnar, I saw. Ragnar and Kurogane? Yeah.
And then we got on Razzo's side, Teddy and Merkava, which I really like that team actually.
Oh, who was that?
Teddy Merkava on Razzo.
Razzo, that's the name we haven't heard in a while. That's what I'm getting at. I'm calling some people out because there's some people that haven't been around since like the teens. I think there's somebody who hasn't been around since the single digits, but that's what happens when there's tag tokens on the line.
Oh,
so
interesting start.
Yeah, that Teddy you were interested in didn't look like he was doing too much. Bear screw off the mark. Razzo got tagged for trying to move, but K didn't commit to it just yet.
Push Teddy too far off screen for the CC.
Sandwich time.
Good block.
But that defense though.
Good block.
Okay.
Ooh, I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Caught the rebound off of the green missile. Gets another conversion.
All right. Will I hit? No. Yeah, that super is really hard to hit.
More like Teddy needs to grow up a little bit. He needs to be a big bear.
Safe jump. Okay. Good push block into mash.
That was not a safe approach. As Razzo's willing to swing back. There's a couple of fireballs back there, and a nice pickup. Good bat. Ooh.
All right.
Got a tomahawk, keeping the skies covered. I said the skies. That was actually the anti-ground missiles.
Oh wow!
Yo,
okay. Did not expect edge rush.
Yeah, Razzo is active as hell. Not giving Cade an inch to do anything. Just challenging time and time again. Get your air horns. We got cross ray.
Good first round on Razzo's part.
Jeez. And I really have to think that like a lot of the momentum came from just defending the first onslaught of a sandwich. Because Cade was throwing some mixes in there and Razzo was ready. And from that point on, it was the Razzo show.
True, it's true. I imagine Cade is probably sticking with this team. I feel like this is what he's known for, these two characters.
Really?
Well, at least the Kurogane.
That is true. Yeah, I was about to say, we haven't seen Cade play Ragnar too much. Maybe not at all. I have to look at my spreadsheet. See, that's why I told you the spreadsheet's not important. I have it, but I don't really remember to look at it. But It's like I feel like when I say Cade, I haven't been saying Ragnar lately. Like that was
That's
a
true.
surprise to me.
Mostly been high.
Yeah. The other chip on block guy. Yeah. That one. Yeah, we're gonna have to see how strong this Ragnar is here in game 2. First one was going to Razzo. Let's see if Razzo can make the magic happen again. You seen Razzo get out of this?
Good reverse throw.
Yeah. Got the ankles.
Ooh. So how are you standing up for it?
I wasn't saying it. Was trying to flee the scene, trying to get away from all this good tech, and had the time to get around the tomahawk as well. But Bear Screw staying in front, push block, not going to do too much. First ain't going to do nothing neither. Ooh, JC again. That was a JC in the quarter. So that was oof.
Gonna hurt.
Yeah, it's just finally Cade's time to play. Gets to the backside, Phantom Pain. Really just wanted the assist to do the work. Catches the burst too.
Oh, it tried to fuzzy.
Did it miss? I actually couldn't hear it.
He might have mistimed it. I don't know if that's a universe. I don't know if it's the universe fuzzy or not. But
yeah, that's what I was questioning. Is Teddy tall enough for it, or was Razzo just ready? Either way, it pans out in Razzo's favor. 2+2 gets rid of Kurogane. Woo!
No, still got the punish.
Downtown. That boy stretched arms long.
Oh! And he tried to avoid it. I like it.
He ain't trying to tell us how he really feels with that one, but Razzo still able to get away from the blood scythe after the fact, gets another conversion. I imagine this is going to be that was in the air. 2 games, 2 cross raid, 2 points for Razzo. All right. I'm telling you, man, Razzo's one of the people sitting around minding their own business. Saw the ZoneBreaker tweet. Saw that Sonido and Umbi were like, "Yo, check out this prize pool." I was like, "Yo, hold up! I can't be letting this one go for free."
Aiming for the money though. That's good.
Came for the money. Came for the good games too.
It's true. He's putting on a good show. He's sticking with his team, so yeah, that's it.
It's not like Cade's getting washed or anything. Like Cade's getting good looks. Cade's getting good opportunities. Some things aren't as cemented as they need to be. Like there's obviously some gaps in the offense that Razzo's been able to burst through time and time again. But it's not like Cade is playing slop or anything. Razzo's just like showed up and showed out.
I agree. And he's also just taking advantage of anything that Cade does too.
Razzo 3-0, how does that sound to you?
I mean, it sounds likely, but I mean, I'd like to see. Not that Diaz is doing well, but I want to see Cade put one on the board.
Well, we had a decent start so far with the comically large 4P trying to get Kurogane back on the field again. A little too eager. Ooh, good block on that.
All right, first, I respect you.
I'm more impressed by the block because I saw in the second game where Teddy was able to JC in the corner. I couldn't have told you that was the thing, but Cade was ready for it this time, eventually getting another pickup as well.
Wow, I'm surprised that DP hit from behind. That is not a great DP.
Ooh, that's a great super though.
Ooh.
Get up out of there trying to chase in the corner, but Merkava can't be caught. Woo!
Ooh.
Big bow from the top.
Yeah.
2+2.
All right. Kuragane's got a lot of health on him. This could go.
And a lot of health and a good res to work with, but not getting off the good starts. Got caught dashing in, dash cancel, checked with a 2A. And this is for the game.
Good block.
The fear. Trying to run. Well, I can't even really say trying to run because there's a Teddy over there. So it's very liable that Cade was trying to look for an overhead. I pretend like Merkava can't throw one out there as well, but like, feel like in those situations, Teddy was the one putting the mix on.
Yeah. Well, in that case, I don't think his mix is too Alpha 5B is too great, but he definitely just wasn't looking blocking. That's for sure.
Yeah, it be like that sometimes.
That's true. I mean, hey, sometimes, especially in this game, I mean, sometimes you don't want to block.
What happens when it's what happens when you're standing in the face of a fierce competitor like Razzo. So, part of the reason, or a lot of the reason why Razzo's able to move on to the next round of winners. Cade, obviously not done just yet because that's the first match we've had on stream. Gonna have to take the trek through the bracket of alternative success to see where that road leads. But it means we will be moving on. Have quite a few games to pick through in the next one. Gonna have to see who our bracket runner throws at us next. Umbi, who we got next? You know?
So, funny thing, we don't 100% know yet because we're also kind of conflicting with the ESL brackets right now. So we're kind of cycling through our other round contestants. The likelihood is Tectal versus Yui because everyone else. It might be Tectal versus Yui. About to find out.
Who are they? Those decrepit ancient names got dust all over them and everything.
I think the more important question is, where are they?
Well, that's true.
Lost somewhere on the internet, I'll tell you that much. Who knows? They could be fighting in ESL. But that means we have to fill some time. So, Gerard, how you doing today?
Well, after watching this, pretty excited to see the rest of these matches. I was always excited to watch DBB tag.
Oh yeah, that's why I keep coming around. Like, in spite of what people drone on and on about on Twitter, like the people who come through here, like whether they make it to the end of the bracket or if they don't make it past round one, they always put up a good show, and it's always entertaining to me.
It's true.
Makes my Saturdays great.
You're consistent here too, so that's what I was. You can hear since the beginning.
Well, if you want to get technical, I was in here for the very, very first one. I forget why, but from 2 on, yeah. But I mean, it's easy for me to do. It's not like I'm the one who has to wade through the water of the internet. You know, I just get to sit here and talk about it. Literally got my feet kicked up in a chair, chilling.
All right, quick update.
Update.
Not so much of one. Pretty much everyone is doing their ESL right now. Got like Yui, Puns, Bojack. They're all doing their ESL bracket run right now. So we'll wait until one of those finish before we can actually get the next round to you. Tekken 7 just ran way over what we were expecting, so kind of ran into a conflict there. So sorry about that.
It is. Normally I would like knee-jerk. It's nothing to apologize for. It happened. Tournament standard time. It is something to apologize for technically, but I mean, it'd be like that, you know? It's just the nature of running online tournaments, which I can't say this enough. It's actually nice to have online tournaments, especially ones that are that people are willing to enter, because you have situations like this that can come up. Sure, it's an inconvenience to us. Sure, we're gonna have to sit here and fill some dead time, but for the player, really for everybody, for the players, for all the TOs, there's like more games to be played, more content to be put out there, footage for people to study if they want to. When the good and the bad happens, more memes to throw out there on the internet.
Yep. And also just more people getting the chance to compete, which honestly is one thing I could say has been a big bonus for having this situation here with a lot of online tournaments.
Yeah. Just gotta slot into the right ones, because can't be doing no crazy stuff like having people from far from the West Coast. I want to just say the West Coast, but no, the one that made me laugh when I looked into Discord was somebody trying to play from Alberta, Canada, or somewhere around there. I want to say that might have just been the example of Alberta to Florida, which is west coast of Canada to southeast coast of America.
Yeah, that's not a great connection. I've had personal experience with that. It is not my favorite to play.
I bet that
I'll
match
just
would be
leave it at
sick
that.
though. I bet that match would have all the mix though.
Get it mixed by not just the player, but by the connection itself.
You want to talk about getting tore out the frame? That's all that would be about. Who was sending me messages? Getting pinged by. That's why I need to put my. I actually put it in my ear wouldn't help too much. I would just drive me up the wall. Everybody's over here taking naps. I wonder who the next match is going to be. Like, we already have the stipulation on the table, the situation on the table. But I kind of wonder, huh?
That sounds like the fun part. Now you don't know who's coming next.
Yeah.
All right, I got one for you.
Ooh, don't even tell us. Just let them walk in.
Okay.
Let them walk into the lobby. All right. Excuse me while I get hydrated real quick. There's only 3 possibilities. Yeah, there's only wait. Is there only 3? Technically, there could be a 4th match, but it's gonna be one of 3. So it's either gonna be HBKMan versus Bojack. Who is Bojack? We've been trying to get Bojack to come commentate for like 3-4 months. Homie don't want to pull up. Soon as there's damn near $200, best believes he's over there in the trenches. Right? So HBKMan versus Bojack, that's one match. Pun versus CommonMob. CommonMob came around in 14. I want to say that was the last time they were around. 18, excuse me, 17 and 18. Not really a name that gets sung too much around, but still a competitor that has come through ZoneBreakers. We love everybody all the same, so they've been through here. Just been a while. And then the last option, like our great streamer was saying, Tectal and Yui. But
it looks like we've got Bojack and HBKMan showing up in the lobby.
yeah, over here doing 2 shows. Imagine doing like one wrestling show, hopping out of the ring, running backstage, and going to the other side of the arena. That's what's happening right now.
We got Yumi Adachi, one of the favorites.
Yeah, that's like the main thing that I've been seeing Bojack play lately. Like, of course he's known for Azrael, and he has been playing Azrael here and there lately, but he's been getting a lot of humor, entertainment, and good mileage out of playing Adachi Yumi as of late. HBKMan on the other side, sticking with the tried and true Yang and Chie. Oof!
Oh, good push block into 5D.
Yeah, it was looking kind of scary with Chie getting cleaned up. Ooh, table for 1.
Ooh.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yeah, wasn't really ready for it. Wasn't expecting a DP to happen right there. Just already had the command throw queued up. So it's an opportunity that technically was punished, but could have been a whole lot more. And Bojack will gladly take that.
Oh, 5 bars. Dude, this might be clean now. I never would even have.
Gonna let. Ooh, that's meaty.
Oh.
And this is where that 5 you were talking about could really come in. Combo long enough to get an active call. Is 2+2 enough though?
No. Oh, didn't get far enough.
You don't need it when you got a Zeo like that though. Chie not really gonna do anything. Yang coming in just to get slapped right back in the corner.
This will kill him.
It better.
I could go this one. I could do this one.
Thanks, James. Ooh. Came in and just got pistol whipped in the back of the face. Yes, the back of the face. Speaking of the back of the face, the fresh new faces, ZoneBreakers Online 27, Bojack, already coming in putting hands on one of the previous champs.
Just going right now.
Oh yeah, there's nowhere for HBKMan to run. Like, he's literally only played Yang Chie. You can convince me that, like, he's never touched any other character, even in training. It's that serious.
It's funny. He's got both Makotos on both characters. I thought.
Maybe just a fan of orange. Is that 2 from 1? Nah, Adachi was able to get out. Okay, Yumi getting tagged up on her way in. Ooh.
You get to keep both. Yep.
Yeah. Wrong place at the wrong time with the wrong frame of mind.
Oh.
I mean, that's still half off of both of them, so I'll take the DP ender and save this because there is no tag crash right now.
Sure. Naturally against Chie.
Oh, yeah. Yang got a decent amount of HP back from that, but something to piece away from that is the fact that she's not in Simless and she's not on her feet. Got mixed on the way in. And she's only going to have one more guess. They have to block off her back. Nice pass over the Yumi. Empty low.
Empty.
Bruh.
Twice.
You want to talk about twice? That's 2 times that HBKMan like literally hasn't been able to do anything with Rez. Really hasn't been able to do anything with the second character.
Yeah, just put in those situations. Nope.
So what you're trying to say is Bojack is a situation dispenser, huh?
Yep, this team is too. This team, Bojack, both of them.
Yeah. Oh. Delayed over
here.
Right. And I feel sorry for Chie. That's the second time that HBKMan has been looking for the dragon kick at the start. Hasn't been able to get anything going. Found in the corner. Sweep. Oh. We've seen this before. Oh. There's 2 more meters. Yo, what if? You know, I'm honestly kind of surprised. Now hold on. There's 4 meters. I'm honestly kind of surprised that Bojack hasn't cooked up one of those assist infinites.
Oh, huh. I'm not
If
sure. Not sure this team has one.
Me neither. It's not like I really know like that kind of depth of the game at all. But if there was ever a time for it to happen,
I'm surprised that counter hit trade worked out like that. I always forget how fast Yui recovers sometimes. How much hits does.
Yeah. She's a pretty good char.
It's true.
Good enough char for Bojack to blow through 3 games, move on to the 3rd round in the winner's bracket. Move on to winner's semi. That's more specific. Put a tangible title out there for people to grasp to.
Oh, who do we have coming up next?
See, this would be a really cool time if we had the foresight for this to have the lottery wheel, you know?
Oh yeah.
That would actually be kind of funny. I'm sitting there thinking of you ever played Tiny Toon Adventures on Super Nintendo? Buster Bust Loose?
No.
All right, so it's a platforming game, right? But in between every stage, you have a mini game, a bonus game for lives and stuff. But the mini games are based on some of the side characters. And to choose the game, you had to spin a wheel and it had the characters' faces on it. I'm sitting there thinking, yo, what if Umbi got like a wheel somehow like that? and put the players' faces on there just for no reason whatsoever.
Just to have it.
Right?
Actually, we could use that to bet on who would win each set, I guess.
Yeah. Now there is a problem. Somebody else in the background would shoot down this idea, which is why we don't do half the cool stuff that comes to mind. But the idea is on the table again.
I'm not above doing petty stuff, so just let me know.
Bro, we're gonna have to just step over him at some point. Cause we could still be playing Where's Tectal right now. That's still applicable. That idea came up from like ZoneBreakers 4. You mean to tell me that it still isn't a good idea to like just get random crowd shots from a tournament and just Photoshop a Tectal in there? Photoshop Tectal, put a color mask on the whole thing, or put like an overlay or gradient, something to where like his picture doesn't pop out, and just be like, yo, where's Tectal? Winner gets something. Winner gets like, I don't know, VIP in the channel, something small like that. There's a lot of magic that can happen.
Sure.
Man, there's been I refreshed the bracket, and people been getting blown up today. Looking like a war zone out there. Had 4 matches so far. All of them has had goose eggs.
Also, that's BB tag for you, honestly. I personally think that 3-0s in tournament, sometimes they mean something. Sometimes I just get really over it.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna try and grab a loser side match while we're waiting on everyone. So if we can get them, it's gonna be HBKMan and Dippykun.
Okay. Dippykun. That's one of the, unless it's somebody who changed their name. Let me double check this. I want to make sure I'm not crazy. It is one of the new faces.
Yeah. He played earlier against CommonMob, so I'm curious what his team is.
Always a mystery.
Yeah, I haven't come across.
I can tell you one thing for sure. It will be a character that we have seen. Because just throwing this out there for more fluff and filler, we've seen every character in tournament at some point in time. Haven't seen every team, obviously. No, we have not seen every team. I still need to sit down and like run those numbers, but I'm lazy. I'm so lazy that right before Tekken started, I looked at my spreadsheet just to be like started getting some ideas in my head, and I was like, oh, I never actually updated it from 26. That's a common thing.
Well, I mean, you're only one behind. It's not that bad.
I've done worse. I've done worse for this. There have been times where I'll be like, I think the worst I've been is like 3 behind, I want to say. But it's not like I sit there and like literally crunch numbers and everything, so it's no big deal. It happened.
These players are the same anyways. As long as it's the same players coming through, you'll have the information.
I mean, that's the thing though. There are the usual suspects, and that's why we love having them around. But every once in a while, we get some cameos, get some side characters here and there, some people from filler arcs and everything. So sometimes I actually need to be up and up. Sometimes need to remember somebody that we haven't seen in who knows how long. Got to make them just as welcome as if they were here last time around.
It's true. I always make sure I get a warm welcoming from these commentators. A lot of friendly staff on TV.
Real talk, when I see people out there, I try to not let them know it's me. Who are you? Are you Doki? Nope. The classic. That still reminds me of my favorite occurrence of doing that, which I think I'm going to have to save for later.
Oh, we got Dippykun.
Izuyo Yumi. All right. So I'm going to dig into my deep well of BB tag knowledge. All right.
Okay.
This is a team with Yumi, so it works. That's what?
Pretty good guess. And honestly, I could see definitely restands with 6P with Izuyoi.
Right.
Sounds pretty annoying.
Yeah. It would be a shame if your character just got fuzzied by a JA, right?
Oh, and then Izuyoi's 6P might even help set up some nasty stuff.
Bruh, stop. We don't need to talk about Izuyo in the back, right?
I'm just waiting to see the Yumi buzzing.
I'm waiting to see the Chie Dragon Kick. Here it comes. Yeah! Talk about all this like 4D chess stuff and Chie just putting in people's faces. Chie with a 4P of her own. Why am I being pinged? I didn't need to ignore that. Woo!
Oh. Overreaction.
You want to talk about overreaction? There was no reaction to Tech out of the air. Oh, and she does.
Oh no!
Why that can't take a fourth of her life though?
Sure.
Good whole charge.
Still had power charge left.
All right, Izuyo, let's see what you got. Only has a level 1 res. Flops out of the corner, so there's a chance. Okay. Got Yang off. Got a little bit of damage on Chie. Still trying to get out of the corner again.
Yeah, coming through.
She's coming through looking like a green belt in karate, just doing all these crazy kicks. Didn't find the mark. Got to close it out. Joe, for real, tell me that Chie wasn't looking like a 7-year-old learning karate, just trying to flail and catch Izuyo.
It is crazy how good those models are. He looks so goofy, but at the same time, put in a lot of work.
Ooh. I see what I got pinged for. I'll catch that in a second. I would be a fool to let that go, but it would also go against how I am to try to interrupt the match for it. Some people gonna be mad for it, but we gonna catch it. We got some more people. But for now, we got a match to talk about. We still got game 2. HBKMan took the first one. Dippykun. Did Dippy switch? I was looking over.
No, Dippy did not switch.
All right.
We're still in it.
We got to get a
Oh, but
GPS.
switch leads.
All right. I can see this panning out a little better. Just because you have more stable buttons to throw with Yumi.
That's true.
Most notably 5B. Got to get out of the sandwich, though. That's a good way out. And a punish on the DP. This is a start. You know, I have to point out, HBKMan, through 2 matches, just really hasn't had too much luck getting assist out on the table.
That's true.
Hey!
Oh! All day to confirm.
I made a comment about assists, but she had
Oh!
4 meter too.
Oh, and he tried to reset him.
Really? See, this is the wait a minute.
Oh, is that good? No,
There's still. I was waiting for the DDC though. It wasn't there, so this is HBKMan trying to get back into this game though, because if Dippy can calm down and find the hit, that's gonna be like either character gone.
That's true. Oh, there it
Case
is.
in point. Yang. Oh!
Punish.
Let's go.
Oh.
Still okay in the corner. Not gonna run the CC, gonna hold on to it. Got the cross. Hey!
Let's go, Dippy.
So you know what the best part about this is?
What?
This is the first time that somebody's been able to fight back today. 1-1, let's get it. Yo, who didn't hit the button? I know HBKMan hit the button. Did you hit the button? You're new around. Okay, I'm about to say you're new around here. You might not know to do that. I forget that sometimes.
Look, I did first. I feel like I was.
Say again, you faded out?
Oh, I feel like I was the second to last one. I did forget.
Always gotta hit the button. Just leave the pad in your lap. And I know you want a pad. You ain't no stick player.
I am actually.
What?
I play stick. That's another story though. You know, I play stick for 1v1 games.
You're gonna have to save that for some filler content because I don't believe you. How the kids say nowadays? Cap. But I'll tell you what, we got no caps. HBKMan, Dippykun, 1-1 as we go into game 3.
Dippykun stick with a winning strategy.
Right?
Putting.
That ain't winning though. That ain't winning, Chief. And she ain't got the legs to run down the ground slide too. AOA. Only a good one. Went for the kid.
Yep.
And you can tell that Dippy was mashing DP so hard because it was 5A DP. That was the please get me out of here, man.
Okay, there we go. He's living.
But for how long? That's 5 meter in the corner against Chia Yang. Yo, Yumi's trying though. Well, there's no tag crash for the.
Oh, that's dead.
Yeah? What, did it really take 4 meter like that though? I guess it doesn't matter too much.
He wanted to prove a point.
Yeah. Point taken. Send the message. That's the message that's going to be sitting on the voicemail box for a long time. Don't have the heart to listen to that one. So it's pretty brutal.
Yeah, it looks like you got someone taking a breather between the set.
Cole might have got slapped out of Dippy's hands with that. Like, you know, got to go pick it up, plug it back in. You know, sheesh. HBKMan was cooking out there. Dippy's not done yet, though. Got one, so that means 2 is possible.
True. Maybe think about a character switch here. Back in the.
Possibly, but I'm gonna be honest about something. Like, if Dippy could either 1 get started, or 2 just like calm down and actually take looks on defense instead of like pressing and guessing, it might be really feasible to get this 4th game, right? Because I feel like that's where HBKMan is really gonna get a lot of models, especially with the way like the past game went. Just had a couple of times to like watch Dippy try to squirm out of the corner. You just see like 5A DP, Tech JA, 2A, stuff like that. So against characters like Yang and Chie, that's just food for them. You don't want to feed them shit. You ain't trying to give Chie no. Boom, tish. Game 4.
Oh. Not a good start, but
Not it. And the thing that is going to be a little disheartening for Dippy is that was the same situation they got caught with the burst in last time. Got punished as well. Yeah, there's no easy Yoli. What's this Yumi looking like though? Good block on the low. I mean, that was a good hit to take to get away. So, you know, there's a little bit of hope.
And Yumi definitely does the damage. She can make it.
You gotta find another hit though. With the throw, that should be it. Aye. HBKMan with the water at the end to close it out 3-1.
We got someone already in here. Pun's already joining.
All right, Pun's gonna have to chill out a second because we got to put the spotlights back on it because we were talking about this deep pot before the last match, all the way from ZoneBreakers 4. Let me double check. Not crazy. All the way from ZoneBreakers. Oh, excuse me. It was ZoneBreakers 8. I knew it was a multiple of 4. All the way from ZB8. Diddley pulled up with a scene though. 100 in the pot. Yeah. The Rachel herself was like, yo, let me extend my generous offer to ZoneBreakers 27. Thank you so much. Took the #1 spot on the Matcherino page, if I remember correctly. Unless somebody came back and added to theirs, which nah.
Oh,
actually, Diddley came up 103. So it wasn't even just a flat 100. It was rounding it out to 300. Pretty sure the Matcherino code was used as well, which if you're listening and you haven't done your Matcherino code yet, your code this week, ZBTAG27. We appreciate all donations, big and small. You don't have to go triple digits. Your 50 cents is just as good. Everybody pulling up. Yeah, who we got? You said we had Punch. Who else we got? I'm sorry.
CommonMob here. I know him at least as an Aki player, so it looks like we got Akihiko and Yubi.
I'm looking over at Punch's team, and like I just have a question mark on my head, like who are these two characters? But then I remember it's Punch. Punch,
yeah.
Punch do what he wants. So
he's playing any character.
Mob has to feel so thankful that Punch was off the mark because that very well could have been the end of the game right there. But Mob gonna take the generosity over to the corner. Walk into the CC.
Oh, okay. Tried to shimmy.
Right. Woof.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a brave DP, but it still panned out. Cross up.
Downtown.
It's good. Empty low. And
empty low.
But not only was it an empty low, did you see how Hyde sold that?
Yeah.
Man came in with the big tomahawk.
Oh.
Push block, but Mika's still there, waited it out.
Might want to try to grab it, but okay.
And did you see that she was able to sneak into the corner with the missile?
Okay. The mix. Ooh.
It's looking scary. Ooh.
Oh, he's just going in. He doesn't care.
What a man. Willing to lay it all on the line. Gets the late.
Okay, if he had a little more meter, actually, he could
have. Still keeping it close though. It's gonna get a look at this. So I thought.
This is still Akihiko here. We still got.
You think so? I mean, I think Hyde's looking really good right now.
Hyde's looking really good right now, but this is Akihiko with meter. He can do some damage.
It's only 3. And by holding on to 3, can't be willing to push blocks, not going to get a chance. Clipped by a fadeaway JB. With a little bit of a scare, able to hold on to the first game. Yo, but CommonMob, it's coming back to me. It's like, why is this a common mob? This is like at least uncommon, possibly a rare mob, depending on like how high your rarity chart goes.
See here though, we got going to game 2. I think he did pretty well. So,
right?
Since he's sticking with Akihiko, I wonder what he's gonna do differently.
Gonna punch Hyde in the face. Here we go.
Oh, ooh! double JC. He's got the record loops. Okay.
Are you questioning Pun's ability?
I shouldn't be.
Mika. Mob can't get in. Get crossed up. Still having the block.
Oh, what a good
baiting.
He's got the spacing combos. I like it.
Yo, those are blue bars over there. Those were blue bars. But that still says a lot, seeing as that's the first hit that Mob's been able to get. There's a lot more that needs to be done.
He's got level 2 resistance at least. It's not the worst ticket.
It ain't 4, so. But I mean, if Mob isn't careful, it's basically going to be a level 0 res. Still holding on to it, presumably to try to get out of a mix. Gonna just use it here. Let me get some life and some meter. Ah, yo.
Oh, trying
to. I was trying to say there was a little bit of a chance, but before anybody could make a move, gunned down on the backside by Meek.
I always find it so funny. I mean, a lot of these crews that automatic cover up originally mix, turn them into overheads. That look at the shooting and how much better those moves kind of become.
Yeah.
Like all I think about is how they hit the top of side kick so much after they turn that into an overhead too. But here we are going to game 3. No change.
Mob trying to take a more aggressive approach. Yo, Caesar.
Yeah, I was actually wondering when we were gonna see the corkscrew start.
Right. Another high DP sounding off for the corkscrew again. It was presumably looking for the burst, but willing to let Puns go. Ah, the second hit of the overhead. Yeah. This is still even though.
Very much, especially the damage that. Oh,
see, this is what happens when people like us run our mouths. Puns ain't cool with the equalizer. 2 plus 2, I believe.
Oh, but someone made it out.
She's getting shoved right back into the locker though. Got caught trying to up back. Punch was looking for the burst, I believe, was a little too early, so this is a chance for Mob, not with Akihiko though. It's gonna be left to Yumi, immediately rezzing and got snapped.
With the reactable command.
Nailed it. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
As Puns takes it 3-0. 3-0? 3-1?
Yeah, 3-0.
3-0, excuse me. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's not a command throw, it's an unblockable hit, right? Which is why unblockables work. I've checked this like once or twice and I keep forgetting it.
It's a throw.
So if you could just absolutely jump it if nothing was in your way?
That's correct.
Okay. I keep forgetting that because I know people talk about
So with the unblockable, right?
Yeah.
Since a hit and when a hitbox and a grab box connect on the same frame, you still do have to. It is essentially an unblockable. So you can't jump because the hit is beating, and you can't just stand there and grab it. So it is still a grab.
Maybe I just didn't have my mechanics lined up to it. Today I was reinformed. Yo, wait a second. We're going back to the top side. And we got Tectal. Yeah, we got Tectal and Yui here, but I'm looking at Yui's team. I'm side-eyeing this pretty hard because
I haven't seen that from them before.
She's playing it. Has Yui ever played these characters? Played the characters? Again, I never keep up with like the actual teams. Blah de blah. I need to do that somewhere down the road. I don't know if Yui's ever played Yang Carmine.
It wouldn't surprise me either. I haven't seen it.
It wouldn't surprise me because Yui's one of the people who has like a deep character pool in ZoneBreakers. Like probably still number 2, maybe number 3, I don't know, but has gone through quite a few characters, so totally possible. Tectal, who we haven't mentioned too much of as of yet, back again with R.O.B and Yumi, his signature team, the point team, and Yumi's trying to get off a point right now because he's getting tagged.
Oh, good grab.
It's kind of funky to look at too, as Carmine was whiffing the 2A in R.O.B's face, but still got a little bit out of it. Couldn't get to the backside though. That DP, pretty good.
I'll put him in the mix.
Right, and that was escaping out of a CC, so that's pretty good. Gets the block on the DP this time, so this one's gonna hurt, especially with a couple of meters. Tectal usually gets a good grip with a DP punish R.O.B. Empty low.
Empty low. I like it. Healthy assist too.
Right. Kind of wondering if Tectal was ready for the burst or was just committing all the way down, but either way, Yui's able to get Yang in while keeping Carmine alive. But
oh.
And that's the value of keeping Carmine alive right there. Gets a bailout for Yang and still is able to get Carmine to the backside. Armored face.
JB.
Hey, Tubi. Yang's favorite letter.
Oh.
Now put it back though. Ready for it.
Yeah. It's taking one of those characters.
Right.
Oh, good. Good reversal.
So is this the next exciting episode of R.O.B? Live in front of a studio audience.
Oh.
Ready for the low.
Oh.
Jumps away from the
After
JB.
which one is-
Tectal.
You know, I like that. He wasn't sure if he's gonna have. He's good for simple. I like it.
So I'm disappointed. Like, I agree with you, but I agree for a really specific reason. I'm disappointed because Tectal didn't have the knee-jerk reaction to try it, but I agree with you because if Tectal was wrong and whiffed, Yui got Astral. And yo, that would have been Trigger Girl. She'd have did it raw. So whether by intent or by accident, that was good awareness from Tectal to not try to go for the flashy finish first thing out. Get the first game against Yui, trying to see if he can widen the gap 2-0. He actually switched to Japanese voices.
Wait. I didn't do that. Oh. There's 5G, dude. How did you do that in the middle of
You know what I'm saying? R.O.B 5B, pretty good for hitting people behind her.
Yeah.
Too bad
Big
she couldn't
circle
use
hit block.
Too bad she couldn't use it right there, but that was still good awareness from Tectal to just let Yui have the sandwich and burst out of it. Get back to solid footing. Gun down to the backside. This Carmine's not looking good.
Did not want to block it. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
This Carmine's looking really good.
Oh.
Yo, there's gonna be no raid?
Oh, he dropped it.
She's still okay. Gets the JC and the punish on the tag crash. Yeah, Yui making the best out of a bad situation, but Tectal coming down from the top rope with the JB.
Oh, and good punish on the fire.
Right? Brave charge to get under the firecracker. Patiently waiting. Yui paying respects to the fact that a crash would be punished with an assist. Empty low, gonna be forced out if she's gonna try to keep Yang alive, which she does. Carmine gets tagged, but tagged in a way to where he gets in. But a swing and a miss.
Such a good air throw.
Yeah.
Oh, just wait for it.
I'd have to look back at that, but I wonder why. Like, it could be Yui just ready to go to the next game, but like in that specific scenario, I kind of feel like there's no scenario where Tectal presses a button there.
I feel like he might guess. I think he got low health. There were 2 characters on the screen. Didn't have much more to lose.
Were there 2? I thought it was only Ruby in her command dash.
Oh no, I mean technically 2 characters.
Either way, that's something for us to go back and look at. I guess something for me to go back and look at. Tecta don't care about it. That's the 2 games that he's looking for, trying to sweep Yui under the rug and sweep the Trigger Girl down to the bracket of alternative success. Yui willing to stick with Yang Karma.
I think there are a lot of good points for both these characters against Yui and Ruby.
It's not like the team is bad or anything. It's just something just crossed my mind. I'll come back to it later. We got some action to talk about. Yui's trying to get a little bit of push, fading away into the corner, and zoning. Take the long leg out there, girl. Make sure nobody run up on you. Bounce off the trampoline of the Bloodsaw, teched in. Tectal's able to find a first meaningful hit. Delayed overhead, good block, throwing the push block to make sure Ruby can't continue the assault. Gonna keep Carmine on point. And that was good. Clean up Yumi in the back. Clean her up again, but wasn't ready for Ruby to come in the front with the JB. Reset.
Oh, reset. Wow.
There you try to challenge the DP of Carmine, but able to pick up Yang on her way in.
I would challenge.
That's how you feel right now. Okay. And the push block just debunked the air unblockable setup. Oh, Carmine got caught in. This is pretty scary. You see Yui trying to market territory with the firecrackers. Was looking for Tectal to try to like run up in 2B, I believe. Ooh, has the time to look at this. This is still scary.
Oh,
really?
Good acting switch.
Switched over to the west side for that one. And after seeing it enough time, pumped the brakes to let Carmine flail his arms, gets the punish on the DP, TectalEastside, 3-0. So the thing that had crossed my mind is, even though it's been quite a long time since we've seen the 2 of them here in ZoneBreakers, they've played often enough. And I don't have like an actual stat or record for it, but I want to say that Tectal usually, or more often than not, that's the better way to put it, more often than not, has been getting the better of Yui when she's been playing Chie Adachi. So if I want to go off of that line, trying Yang Carmine sounds very, very feasible, very believable.
It's a good point. I didn't think of it.
Kind of hard to remember these things when you don't see people for like months. Feels like years.
Yep, good thing it's not me.
Yeah, you show up like seasonal.
I'm sure when I want.
You show up when you want to.
Bojack's big. Okay. I should patch a bracket. Who is Bojack?
You're doing the investigating. I'm gonna let you have that. Why are you investigating that? I guess I'm gonna set a little groundwork for something that you're gonna wind up doing later, since you want to step in the commentary booth. You're gonna have to learn how to do the Matcherino plug. Exclamation point Matcherino in the chat. We'll pull up the links for this week. You can still donate for Tekken, even though Tekken took 10 years. Tekken is eternal. But you're here for BB Tag. Log in with your favorite social media. Your code is ZBTAG27. That'll add 50 cents to the pot. You got a second, which you look like you have a second while we figure out who Bojack's going to be playing. You can do a couple of sponsor quests, click a couple links, follow a couple of people, like a couple things, watch a couple of videos, and you can get rid of all that if you ain't trying to worry about it. It'll create some more money to add to the pot. And if you're feeling generous, and we thank anybody who would do this, and some people have come through today, Diddley, Bonic Plague, your favorite scrub, the Atkins. You can donate your own money to the pot.
Well, it looks like we don't have to figure out who's playing because we already started. We got Bojack versus Razzo.
I mean, that's the end of the road. Somebody's got to sit at the station sometime, right? So it's not like you really need to look for it. You know, you got to try to act like you know what's going on. Where are we at? This is Winter's Sin, right? Yeah. The Sin. Joe on the backside. AZO. Double overhead. Doosh, 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 doosh. Walked out of the tag crash. Pass it over to Adachi. See what he's doing.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Yeah. The equalizer. 2+2 to take the lead? Yeah.
All right.
Yo, tight battle. And the long range.
Oh.
I mean, generally speaking, when we talk about Razzo, we just say Razzo, but there's a reason why it's Razzo Sharp. Making a good point with the punish. Gets away from the... Oh, didn't have the speed, though. And even as Bojack is, like, trying to put a bead on Carmine, I like the awareness of Razzo to not just recklessly charge in to any of the normals. Finishes it out with his signature cross ray. Takes the first game. That was a violent first game. It was like Bojack came out such a strong start with a strong Adachi Yumi, which is what you expect from the character, or expect from the team. Had a good carry to the corner, and just wasn't ready for a Rogue 2A. I think it was either 2A or 2B. I forget my who's that character? Hakumen. I forget my Hakumen normals. But that long leg, I forget if he has a low 2B, like the long leg.
It's a 2A. I think it's 2A.
That one poke derailed all of Bojack's plans. But starting off game 2, starting with Carmine, and since Hakumen has to come in and get any work done, Bojack looks like he's going to try to delete Hakumen before he even has a chance. Hey, you got to crash to keep him in. Carmine not looking good as Bojack gets yet another punish on a tag crash, 2 for 2 in this round alone. Oof.
Oh.
All right. And really going to just hang out in the air and just maneuver around Yumi's buttons. Uh-oh. Yeah, you got to tuck. Coming over the top side again. Getting a little crazy. JB again. Bojack's looking like he's just going to hold on to this one. Adam Smasher. Everybody gets tucked. And I'm surprised Yumi was able to get in cleanly there.
Oh, he tried to get out of there in time.
Right. She just doesn't have the arm on the 5B. Tagged with the 2A. Doesn't really have the time.
You know, I respect the attempt.
Right. Trying to catch Razzo by surprise, but Razzo wasn't having anything to do with that. Shut down Bojack in the second game, up 2-0. And there he is. You pulled a 6-pack out. Big Asriel.
Let's get this ball rolling.
Bojack's cash cow right here. Starting with a Adachi.
Oh.
All right. I was gonna try to allude that it's kind of peculiar to start with Adachi. I mean, it's not like I heavily follow Bojack, but I now see why starting at Adachi. Pretty good idea.
Yeah. He's got a lot of good round start off, especially if he just gets away from you.
Right. Oof. Razzo's trying to bring this one back. Chases the backdash, gets the punish on the tag crash. And just sticking on Adachi like white on rice. Won't let him get anything going.
And those conversions.
Is Bojack gonna let it go? No.
Oh, that's safe.
Right. Raid? You know it. Now all of this is coming down to Adachi, who doesn't really get to say anything on the way in. Yeesh.
And violent teams. That makes sense. These games go.
You ever play Street Fighter 4? Like not Ultra or not not Ultra, but like back in Super and Vanilla?
I did, yeah.
You remember the godlike announcer? I don't care what anybody says, violence is a beautiful thing. Yeah. BB tag. Oh boy. That's a way to lead into winners final. I was trying to set that up better, but there doesn't need to be a good setup. That was just good old blunt force trauma. Out there making some hurting bombs. And seeing is that is the precursor to winners finals, meaning Razzo is gonna be sitting somewhere in that nice pretty pot. Gonna have to see who they're going up against. And that leads us to our other winners semis match. Got Puns pulling back up, gonna be squared off against TectalEastside. I just like doing that. I'm sorry.
What team is Puns going?
You know, I don't know if ZoneBreakers has like any donation incentives for stuff, but I kind of feel like there should be a donation incentive for Puns Picks Random.
I mean, he might be doing that.
That's what I was thinking. Like, I bet he would. Maybe not today specifically, but in a general sense, you could convince me. But yeah, against the likes of Tectal with Ruby Yumi, you know Puns has got to have some kind of scheme with Hyde and Mika. All right, cool. I was like, please, Lord, let him actually have Hyde because I already forgot. Game one, here we go. It's a subtle start. Puns with the first big conversion. Looking for the double overheads, but a good D by Tectal. Bruh. Just a raw tag just to get Yumi in there, but yeah, she's not looking good. Wasn't ready for the JA on the way down. Just the falling block to make sure she doesn't go anywhere. Watch your head.
Oh.
Puns looking so clean right now.
Yep. Oh, that Tubi to the sky.
Yeah? Quite literally a skyscraper, 2+2. Yo, just throwing deuces everywhere. Yo, what if? Those are 2 blue bars. What if? I'm
gonna
get a mix with this too.
Oh, there it is.
Yo, that's actually so fitting for Mika. blue bars got a perfect pun and done. So the immediate question is already answered.
Yep, we're already back in it.
Right? I have a hunch that if the second game looks like that, just like brutality, I don't think we'll be seeing Ruby and Yumi in game 3.
So the question is, who do you think you would be seeing? I haven't seen Tectal. I mean, I know Tectal plays other characters, but I haven't seen these other characters in a long time.
I mean, we haven't seen Tectal in a while around here, so take that how you will. But that's something we'll have to figure out when we get there. Game 2, another subtle start, and Tectal's being a lot more subtle than the first one. Because in the first start, checked with the 5A to make sure that there was no poking, no running. But this time, just willing to relent space. Found in the corner, push block, get Yumi in there. Trying to preserve as much health as possible, looking for the 4P, but Pun's with the block.
Oh, that was good. Oh, but he drops it.
Right. Still in control, though, so not the worst just yet. Gets another pickup. Tag crashes there. If Puns wants to try to break Meek out of this, but he's sitting in the corner. It has got to come at some point in time. Tectal's ready for it. Hide shove back in the corner. Good D from Pun so far, but still under assault. Double overhead, deflected, and a DP. Now it's Pun's time to strike. Looking for the snow globe, nothing doing just yet as Tectal's able to hold down the block and get Ruby back in there. And you see Tectal's like really adamant about swapping characters who take any kind of chip damage.
Especially useful in this matchup, considering how much chip damage I does.
Yeah. Keeping Yumi covered. Doesn't want to charge into a 5B. Here comes Punz again. A good push block just to make sure Hyde can't run any delayed air dash mixes. And both of them don't have meters.
Yeah. Both been using it really well defensively.
Right? Woo! Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was actually supposed to be cross up, but it'd be like that.
Sure.
Yo, we're in Rampage time. Hold up.
Okay.
Locked on the JC. 5A to make sure Punch doesn't go anywhere. Ooh. Covered by the 4P though. And there it is. Cross up Rekkas. Doesn't have any more meter for this, so Yumi's gonna live for a second. But can she get away? Tried to up back and got flagged down by whatever normal that is. But on the incoming, Tectal getting this off a dash into A. Empty low. And a rest. So this is a chance for Puns. Has the meter for it as well. 5 meter active if needed. More than enough. But I'm not going to fault Tectal for that. Because the last time we saw Mika in the air with JC, I believe that. I'm pretty sure that's JC, right?
JB, actually.
That's her JB. Is her, the ground pound? That's JB?
Charge JB. She's...
Right. So the last time Puns went in the air, there was a point in time where Puns went in the air, like high in the air with that in the corner, did the full charge to get the lift from it, came down with the JA, right? I'm pretty sure that was on Tectal's mind to look for that right there and was trying to DP that specifically.
Yeah, I could definitely see him. Looks like he's better awareness that time.
Yeah.
And also seeing that Tectal did not switch games. Well, he switched leads.
Right. Because that game didn't go like the first. That was a really competitive game. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if Tectal got blown out in the second game, we wouldn't be looking at this team. But showed that they had some fight. So this is pretty reasonable. Gets the switch, as Punch was not willing to take the cross up, so Tectal will gladly take the punish on the DP. Trying to chase down, wasn't ready for the tech forward. Stuck in a sandwich. Cross up, but no conversion. That one's converted, though. Get a little more chip. Oof. That's JB.
That's JB.
That's
That's
JB.
JB.
That's JB.
It's wild.
I gotta remember to look at my Mika buttons again. Punz was looking for the cross up, couldn't find it. Getting shot in the face. 4P. But that's a big drop.
No conversion.
Right. Detective was looking for the cross up that wasn't there as well. Punz getting the conversion for this. Carried all the way over to the corner with the Palebringer 2+2. Just gonna hold on to it for now. Meter's really important in this match. Tectal got caught trying to run. And I kind of see the desperation in Tectal's play. Constantly charging forth. Recklessly charging into a 2B. Time is starting to run out.
Good boy.
Yeah. Ready for Yumi immediately activating Res fadeaway JA just to get rid of Mika, but you can't get rid of that little girl for long. There's still a chance.
Wow. That was practically nothing.
Yo, I don't know Under Night lore, but I didn't know that Hyde was strong enough to cut through a resonance burst. Yo, my man. What a way. Keep going.
Actually, funny enough, that actually would be in lore.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. It's supposed to cut everything. Right? Race existence or whatever. Some animus.
Can safely say that it cut Yumi in half and cut a path to winners finals. So looks like it's living up to its legacy and everything that it's supposed to do. Living up to expectations. Oh man. So that sets the stage for really amusing, really interesting, and really intriguing winners final.
Yeah. Now we're probably returning to losers bracket. Unless we're doing semi.
Oh, we just did semis. Are you looking at challenge? You looking at challenge?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, they got they got the tricky. They got the challenge name. I mean, technically, you could call it that. I mean, a name is a name, and it's whatever you agree on. But yeah, the semifinals on there. What you're seeing on the screen is what is commonly referred to as winners finals. Because they don't like separate winners finals and grand finals, you know, they just have like semifinals and the absolute finals, which is technically right, you know. It's just what everybody agrees on. Terminology. It's a pretty interesting thing.
Something I'm definitely into.
It's all part of philosophy. Why is anything named what it is? Because that's what people agree to call it. What are you sitting in right now? You sitting in a chair? I'm assuming you're sitting in a chair, right?
I am, yeah.
Why do we call it a chair? Why was it not called a table or a desk or a truck or a sky or a bird? Why is it a chair?
Because it's a chair.
Because it's the name we all agreed upon. Now here's something for you, right? And tell me if this is wrong. What if between you and me and Umbi and everybody who's listening now and in the future who watches the VOD, which by the way, thank you to everybody for dealing with all the BS while we fluff and fill time. But what if we all agreed that from now on we will call it a frenizen? So you're sitting in a frenizen, I'm sitting in a gaming frenizen. Is that wrong? If we all agree on it, we know what we're talking about, right?
That's true. Yeah, that's all languages give.
Yeah. You know your homeboy Kanji, and his godlike weapon is folding frenizen. Food for thought. but hopefully you got enough of your snack because we have the, as it's called on Challenge, the semifinals. It's the winners finals.
Get ready.
Yo, that's a pretty good card title, card message. I'll find the right word somewhere. It's not the best one that we've had, but it's a pretty good one. I like it. Yo, that's pun and done though. Back again with Hyde and Mika, squared off against Razzo. Razzo's sharp. You know Razzo's gonna be sharp with that Hakumen and the Karma. Yo, it's really just scoping out the scene right here.
Yeah. I'm not used to seeing Razzo play so slowly. There we go. He's opened up now.
Yeah, with a team like that, you really can say all you need is one hit, but don't want to be the one getting lit up, chopping Puns in the head with the overhead. Puns able to get Mika in and was trying to look for the Karma DP. Something that Razzo is very prone to throwing out, but hasn't let one rip just yet. Gets the punish on the counter though. Razzo was trying to look a little far in the future for that. Woo! Hey, yeah. Imagine that, a Hakumen punt, bro. Hold up. I just actually looked at
Oh, try the unblockable.
Here comes Mika. That looked kind of funky. It still works. Doesn't have the meter to get the 2+2, which really would have been good. Picks up the spare with the throw, though. Yeah. This is...
Oh.
Dot. But either way, with all the stuff that is happening, yeah, Razzo still has a level 4 res to work with. Gets rid of Mika. He's gonna get a lot of chip. Double overhead. Well, I mean, it's one overhead that hits twice. Take it how you will. And with the late res punch, is going to be able to get some life back and withstand the pressure that Razzo's trying to put on. But yo, dueling Japanese. Yeah. You really going to question Razzo like that?
I was. What a super jump.
Came from the 3rd floor, was ready for it. Told you. Razzo sharp. Sharp conversions. And you know, Razzo had to take a second, was like, yo, I converted that. Yo!
Get ready.
Yeah, that was a
That was
sick one.
really good on his part. Did not see that combo ending a knockdown.
Yeah, if fighting games were the kind of community to make like montages and highlight reels, that would be in there. That one would be in there. And I have to see if Razzo can do it again. Here we are in game 2. Hakumen already getting tagged up. Carmine looking for Mika in the air. He gets a block on her. That's a nifty way to get a sandwich. Razzo wasn't ready for that one. Yeah. Overhead again. Your favorite overhead from earlier. Just trying to bait out a DP. Just taking the throw. Deleting Karma.
Oh, I like that.
Mika able to pump the brakes, get the block out there. Pick up from the pale break. Carried over to the corner. Nowhere near. I thought we were going to the corner. I thought wrong. My bad. Where are you going?
What about the back dash?
Where are you going? A little too slow trying to get back in there. And this is going to be a sandwich. Good denial, though. Mika's gonna come in, yeah. Timing was a little bit awkward, and Puns was already off to the races in there, but really couldn't do anything. So Razzo gets into Rez pretty cleanly, but is gonna be carried out of this game.
Behold my burning power. Hide.
Okay. Got another equalizer, 1 up.
Seems fast. At least faster than his other matches were.
Well, at the same time, you have to consider like when I have to double check. Punch was playing. It's like who played Tekken when I don't even have to say it was who played Tekken, because the thing you have to remember about Tekken is he has R.O.B, right? And he is very willing to like utilize R.O.B's command dashes to basically take long dashes across the stage to either like chase somebody down with the Yumi 6P or just to stall or something that notably happens with Tekken time and time again, escape CCs, right? So you add that into the fact that he is generally not bullish, reckless, like constantly charging player, right? Not an aggressive player. That's the blunt way to put it, right? And a lot of Tekken's games will go down to rampage time. You take these two, and I'm not saying that they're like actual bulls in a china shop. They're not, especially with the starts that you see. But with the damage that they can present from any hit, like from a lot of positions, like they delete characters. I guess that's more on Razzo's side than on Punch's side with his team, because it's not like Hyde is typically cited for being a high damage character, but the combination of those two have cracked 5 digits so far, I believe.
That's true.
At the same time, Hakumen did it on his own with no meter. Which is why you kind of got to be careful for this. I wouldn't be too surprised if Punch wanted to crash this. Gonna hold on to it though.
Oh.
Now this is looking kind of scary. Ready for me.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Yeah. On his own, 5 digits, 1.0, 10. Yes. Well, ain't nobody getting in there. All the life preservers are popping. Hyde's gone. Okay, that's why. I'll catch that in a second. We gotta finish this. This is the chance for Punch gets a hit. A lot of life to cut through though, and only a level 2 res to work with. I like the timing on the burst just to leave Punch in the corner again.
Oh.
Boy,
Carmine J.
yeah.
Definitely not one of the faster buttons in this game, but it's still using it well.
Really getting the opportunity to fade away and use the jump buttons because especially at the end, that's what I was trying to get to. Like I was confused why Razzo didn't just let the combo in the auto combo and throw Punch into the corner, right? But the idea was to let Hakumen come in, use the counter, and let Mika go through into the corner and have Hakumen in. So Razzo, pretty sharp, pun slightly intended at that point, but just really aware. Well, I meant it, but I didn't really mean it. But just really aware of the different options to get the scenario that they want. Because, like, at the end of the day, you want your opponent in the corner, right? But instead of like just taking it with Carmine and having to scramble and get Hakumen in to do it, that was like a more set situation for Hakumen.
Sure.
Puns over here taking a second. I don't know if this is the break to like wipe some sweat off the hands, consider some teams, probably correct some bull jive that I'm saying. That happens often. Well, it happens from time to time. Not literally, but some people do be chilling in the chat. You know, they keep me in line, they keep me correct, because I know I'll be going off the rails quite a lot, which I do thank y'all. have to see what's up with Punch is actually running around. This is the thought process right here. Like, yo, do I do it? Hide me, cause I mean everybody knows that I be sticking with my guns, but yo, this money looking kind of nice. You know,
Punch got an arsenal.
Yeah, this could be going to the PS5 fund, so might have to dig in the pocket for somebody. And just like you're hinting at, if Puns wanted to switch to comfort or wanted to switch to counter, both of those are in his vocabulary. Can't convince me that he doesn't have the personnel for it.
All right, so we got to give Puns a sec. Apparently, he's been messaged by the ESL team.
Uh-oh. Was that for us or was that for everybody?
That's for everybody. I'm getting everybody update.
All right. ESL. Whoop whoop.
It's like,
who's that coming down the ramp? By God, it's showing. Oh man. Yeah, again, bear with us. Sorry for the technical well, it's not technical difficulties, but again, even with as high stakes as this tournament is, it's a tournament that's like overlapping another tournament, which is also high stakes. So, you know, we're trying to be cooperative with everybody. Because at the end of the day, people just trying to play some BB tag, yo. So, Punch trying to make sure he's got everything lined up with ESL because, you know, they got suits and ties over there. They don't play. Their automated systems and everything. I actually haven't looked into ESL BB tag. Like I haven't seen like anybody stream it, so I don't know how streamlined it is. But I followed some Gundam people because Mbon is under ESL, and that gets kind of shaky at times. We'll talk about that a little bit later though. Because much to my dismay, we ain't here for Mbon. We ain't trying to hop in mechs. We still trying to tag up though, but we playing that BB tag. Game 4. Punch trying to stay afloat, only has one game looking for the equalizer. Razzo trying to bury Puns in the bracket of alternative success. Charging with Karma. It's good to get. Woo! Yeah, even getting tagged with a spike, that was still really witty of Punch to get out of that sticky situation. Gets Mika 4P to hit on Carmine over in the corner. What a turn of events. The late air dash, but couldn't get the block up in time, so this is going to be Hakuman coming in, working with a throw.
oh, what a good DP thing. That's dead.
Patience from Razzo. Woo! JC. The heaven kick, check the dash, and that's going to be the last mistake that Hyde makes.
He's juked him like 4 times.
Yeah. Best believe I got caught looking the wrong way on that. Like, yo, Razzo. 3-1 with authority. Gonna be sitting very pretty in grand finals. Guaranteed a good grip of the pot. First or second. With that, before I can even like piece together my words.
We already got the next match.
Oh yeah. Down here in Losers Quarters. Losers Quarters, yes. Got Bojack back from the past. That was a Samurai Jack reference. It was not good. Bojack, Adachi Yumi. But here is the trigger girl, Yui with Chie Adachi. Now I have to ask the question, and I know you're trying to jump in here. I'm sorry. I have to ask the question: Is Yui going to do it? Because Yui is one of the 2 people that has deleted a character from full health.
He got the character to do it.
Yes. She's not on point right now. Her brown Adachi's looking pretty good. Got caught with a cross slash from Bojack's yellow Adachi though. Kind of throw that in so we know the characters are quick. Long range Zio.
Okay.
Yeah, Bojack was ready for that. Chie gets out of the sandwich. Escaping quite narrowly, but can't really get her footing. Tagged in the ankles by Yumi 2A. Good block so far, but still stuck in the corner. Rez was going to have to block the Zio. Tried to break out with the counter, and this is 2+2 and an active, so I believe
that's enough.
I mean, I have to leave myself a little wiggle room because it's not like I know for fact, but you know better than I do. Hey, we go into game 2. Just in typical Yui fashion. First one in the lobby, first one to ready up again. Always eager to go to the next game, no matter how it pans out. We're gonna have to see, really see if Yui can just ever like get stabilized against Adachi, because I feel like everything was going good until Bojack found some footing, was able to push Chie off, and that's where he was able to run away with the first game. Push block, Azio, passed over to Yumi. Okay.
Chie forfeit.
Right. Defending Adachi in the sandwich. As fortunate crash. Neither one of them was CC meter to work with. So Yui using a little bit of the good old regular meter.
Oh.
Didn't need anything else. 2 is enough. Woo!
Oh.
That was a good escape plan. Left enough of a gap. Checking for the DP as well, which, I mean, it would be kind of crazy for Yui to DP right there. Gets the throw, but cleaned out of the air with a 4P. And the pickup off the wall. Don't have to
turn that around quick.
Yeah. That's Yui. Getting game 2. Tying us up 1 apiece. And we don't have to talk too much in between the games. They ready to go. Keep the fillers to low. We want nothing but action around it. Game 3. Oh, okay. I thought Chie got taught in that too. That would have been so scary. That's been a consistent attempt from Yui to get away from the BZO. And I see some merit from it. Ooh, that's a counter throw. That's 4 meter, and it's going to be active. Is this going to be enough? Is Bojack going to try?
He can't kill me.
JC. Yeah, that would have been enough, but Chie has to hold down the Vanguard for a little bit. Good blocks on delayed double overhead. Using the meter to get out of the corner. Good throw again. Just getting carted from corner to corner. I mean, technically that was halfway. Push block just to make sure the JC didn't get in the corner. Yui's holding on.
Oh, good.
We out again. Willing to challenge with the 2 A's. and waited for it. Doesn't get the pickup off of the 6B, so still okay to get Chie out. Looking for the sandwich, but didn't have the distance, I believe, because I think Bojack was a little late on the jump. Ooh. Yeah, just snuffed her out with the JB on the way in.
Which is wild.
Yeah, it's like all of Yui's plans got thrown out of whack with Chie dying in the back. Bojack and just really has to survive the res, which is only lasting for a second. So, in a pretty good spot. Barring anything kind of crazy happening, getting tossed down, but still okay. Right. But Yui wasn't ready for it, so as long as Bojack can slow down and get another burst, which isn't going to be a chance, so down to the one-on-one. This is a one-on-one that's still in Bojack's favor. The level 4 res to work with. Going to go ahead and use that and widen the lead.
Oh, he...
How did you think this would go?
Hey, man, I'm just over here taking throws. All right. Whatever happens, happens.
That was an aggressive...
Yeah.
Get ready.
Because heaven forbid if there was no Yui there. No matter how you spin it, though, that's going to be Bojack up 2-1.
Call my name.
Looking to move on to the next step in the road of alternative success, also called the loser's bracket. Yui's trying to stay alive here. Chie is not off to a good start. Ready for the empty low, though. These throws. Bojack's gotten 3 throws so far?
Yeah, this is a lot of damage.
I can't see Adachi's in the way. Oh, that's 5 digits. Yeah, that's a lot. Holding on to some meter as well in case you need it for a rainy day. Empty low again.
It's not killing the mix. Oh,
Taking a page out of Bojack's playbook with that one. And a raid needed just to get Chie in there because yeah, Adachi is leaking. First time we've seen meteors, and it's really just a precursor to the delayed double overhead. Woo!
oh, good block.
Man, she's gone. Yui is bringing this one back, still making sure that Bojack can't go too far.
Oh, well, now it's Bojack.
Right. But yeah, the thing is, this is Chie working with the res, so with the level 3 res, she's going to have quite a few chances to take a stab at Bojack. Bojack, like, holding on to the res to get some life back and to have the meter to work with a little bit later. Gets the 5A.
That's it.
Woo!
How did you think this would go?
Yeah, that's somebody that's seen a couple of meteor showers. Had a plan for it. Didn't immediately like panic and pop the res and was forced to block anything. Took a couple of looks with whatever the move is actually called, whatever like Adachi 6P is actually called, to challenge Yui in the air, just not let her have meteors for free. Worked in, got the hit, got the win, got the dub. Big Bojack. Oh man, so means we are going to have to slide to the other side of LR3. See what's cooking with Tectal and Cade. Yo, Gerard.
Yeah.
You want to do something crazy?
What?
You want to talk about Matcherino real quick?
Sure, I'd love to talk about Matcherino.
You got it. I'll be RB in a second.
Oh, no. Okay, well, seeing as you see this huge prize pool here, if you'd love to contribute to it, 50 cent off using the Matcherino code down at the bottom. on the graphic here. We'd love to see your support. That's all I got.
We appreciate your efforts, sir.
Thank you.
All right, quick
I appreciate
update.
everybody.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I appreciate everybody for working with me. This new to conference.
All good. Appreciate you
Appreciate all the
taking
patience.
time out of your busy day to help us out. Quick update though. So next match that we have available is going to be Bojack versus Tectal. However, as we mentioned before, we are running alongside ESL, and Tectal does have a match to play. So as soon as that's concluded, we'll get that going.
All right, my bad. I stayed a little too hydrated. How'd you do? Did you make it?
That depends on who you ask.
Well, you're still here. You're not crying in the corner, so you did well enough. I take it we're waiting on some ESL again. Is that what's happening?
Yeah, you just
Tectal.
missed it. So Tectal has a match to play. Once he's done, we'll have Tectal versus Bojack for losers semifinals.
Well, so that means Tech will beat Cade. That means I need to hit the refresh. Yeah, 3-1. Has there been a 3-2? There's been 1-3-2. And the 1-3-2 that has happened came from the only person that we didn't get to see on stream today, AOK.
Huh.
A little disappointed that I didn't get to see AOK because I like that tag. Like I was saying last time, it reminds me of going through like the karate forms. You know, you have your yells when you hit every point. AOK, yeah. Hey, Umbi. Since we're waiting for a second, do we still have the other stuff we can talk about for a little bit more filler?
Why, yes, we do have the other stuff that we can talk about a little bit for filler. Talk about the merch store, right?
Right. You doing this for me?
Oh, did you want me to do it, or were
Yeah,
you?
go for it.
It sounds like you had it, my good friend.
I mean, I could, but I wanted to throw something at you just to make up for taking your intro.
You didn't take anything. It belongs to you. I'm just offering to help out. But in any case, for any of you unaware, we do have a merch store open. I'm going to go ahead and type the links in the chat for you so you can find it there. If you do like what you see on the screen right now, the purple, gray, and black you want to style out this summer, go ahead and check out that link to the merch site, zonebreakers.creators-spring.com. We got hoodies, we got t-shirts, even the brand with the ZB Online if you've been enjoying the online content so far, and a few other goodies like some mugs so you can, wake up in the morning, not with a DP, with, coffee or tea of your choice, but just be smart about it.
Not with a DP. You get points for that one. You get points for that one. Yo, how godlike would it be if somewhere down the road, somewhere at a big major, somebody's sitting on stream, top 8, getting down to the last game, back to the wall. They got to take off the weights, so they rip off the hoodie. They pull up the ZoneBreakers Online shirt, like, yo, let's go. It ain't gonna be a purple one though. That might be a purple.
No, what I'm thinking is more somebody makes a brand of coffee called Dragon Punch.
Stop.
Actually, there's a alcoholic mixture that is called the Dragon Punch. We can talk about it later.
Do you really want to wake up with alcohol though?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Maybe.
Yeah, it's got to be something you can throw in a coffee pot, coffee pot too. I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't like Dragon Punch somewhere, because it's not like they don't drink coffee over there in Japan, So I would imagine somewhere down the line, Capcom was like, we can skim some yen off some people if we had some Dragon Punch coffee. They had the same thought process you did. Rise and shine with a Shoryuken.
It's the best part of waking up.
The best part of waking up is DP assist. Back in the day.
There you go.
Oh man.
Right,
Have you?
Oh, go ahead. My bad.
No, what you got? I mean, I still have something, but you probably have something important to say.
Oh, not at all. No, this is definitely troll until Teto gets done with his match. I was just gonna say, this is the part where to fill dead air, you,
Me,
and Gerard, our commentators,
Right.
go into a commentators match. You queue up into it already.
you know what the problem with that is, though?
I see no problem.
There is a huge problem with that. There are two problems with that. All right. One, you are assuming that I am actually a BB tag player that is in any kind of shape, form, or fashion to be squaring off against somebody, which I am not. And two, you are assuming that I have a functioning peripheral around me to use to play BB tag, which I don't.
Wait, how did you?
Shut up. Shut up. There's no camera on me. You can't prove nothing. Shut up. I'm not going to pretend like I'm literally looking at a shelf of like 6 sticks. Yeah, 6 functioning sticks. Shut up. But now what I was going to ask, which is something that's a little more feasible than trying to get some commentators to like flail the arm. You know what? You're trying to ask me to play with Gerard. Why don't you just like ask Gerard to stream training mode? It would be the same thing. You think I'm gonna block it? You think I know better?
I mean, I play blocking for that especially.
You don't need to do any command throws. You can just run the mix. I don't know it. I'm literally gonna spin the stick and hope I hit the right direction at the right time. Now, what I was gonna say is, have either one of you tried the who did it? The extra BB tag. I think Diddley actually did it, right?
Yeah, the mod.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did it.
Have you tried it?
I haven't tried it yet. I've been meaning to, but I've never got it down.
B, have you tried it?
Negative. I've seen some of the clips. I'm a little bit scared. I'm kind of hiding away in the corner. I don't want to get hit with anything in that game. However, considering the contributions made today, I feel like there might be some need to show some content for that.
Yeah, maybe we should have plugged. Maybe we should have plugged the mod.
Yeah, that is true.
Oh,
if there was, what's up?
Our brave leader Sonato 303 says he can set up the mod and we can parsec it later.
I was like, with the generous donation like that, yeah, maybe next ZoneBreakers should have the mod tagged in as a third tournament. I am totally down to talk about that, and I'm ready for whatever happens.
Yeah.
Best believe.
I definitely agree with a lot of the changes she made in that. Sure. A lot of exciting character changes. A lot of fun freedom added to the combo system.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what, we gotta run on a weekday because I don't know if I can do more than 2 games in a single day hosting.
Now, see, what you do is you get the other streamer to handle another game. I mean, what is he doing right now? You've been sitting here slaving behind the monitors for the past 4.5 hours, 4 hours and 45 minutes, actually. And now he's over there with his feet up, hands in a popcorn bowl. Actually, he's probably playing Smite or something like that. Let's be real, right? He ain't doing nothing. Get him to run a game. What's next time? Granblue and BB Tag? Let him run Granblue.
I mean, he has the game.
Tell you what,
I mean,
I'm taking the next one off. I'm just gonna nap all day.
You're what? You can't do that. You're really gonna just leave me with Lupe like that?
Oh, you got a problem with that?
Yes.
Oh, I apologize.
All right, well, I tried. Heard it here first.
Listen,
ZoneBreakers Online 28. Gonna be stuck with Lupe streaming.
Sometimes sacrifices have to be made.
All right, well, why don't you sacrifice your time to stream it?
I did today.
No, this is 27. Which we are very thankful that you are streaming and everything. Appreciate you, your time, your efforts, and your preparation and production. But there's only 128. How could you miss 28?
Because I know after 28 there'll be a 29 and probably a 30.
Yeah, but still,
I'm not
there's only 128.
I'm not looking to collect all the issues. All right.
How can you miss 28 though, man?
It'll never come back.
Listen, I was here today at 27. We had some of the most stacked bracket that we've had for a BB tag, as well as the highest prize pool that we've ever had. I'm satisfied.
Right.
I believe that deserves a weekend off.
What if it goes higher?
I'll come into the rescue. But hey, you got some action coming.
I see it. I'm just waiting for you to put it on the screen. I'm good over it. Get to it. Chop, chop. Losers semis. Yes. Had to double check. See, now you got me questioning myself because of challenge names. Bojack back one more time with Adachi and Yumi. TectalEastside with Ruby and a Yumi of his own. I thought we complained about Ruby air buttons. Adachi don't care about those. Adachi still don't care about those.
Playing good footsie. Oh, good grab.
Yo, Bojack is snatching everybody up today. Is she? Is it? Will he try?
Nah.
I'm glad you know this, because I always say, like, why not try? Maybe you'll get like, maybe it'll just roll and never.
Critical hit.
I would say what if, but I'm pretty sure somebody would turn the stream off immediately. Double overhead. Oof.
Oh, good 60.
And from the lack of a conversion, that's a little bit of wiggle room for Tectal to work with, catching Bojack in the air with a 5A. Still has maybe a hit or two more to try to catch up to Bojack in this push block and escape out of the corner. Left in the sandwich. Good call just to make sure Yumi can't enforce her end of the deal.
Oh, that was nice.
All right. But since Adachi was able to block, that didn't mean too much to JC, though. Adding a little more weight to Tectal's actions. Doesn't have enough to get rid of just yet. And you see Bojack teching yet again. And you really left Adachi in there. Tectal ready for the double overhead, this time with the push block, allowing Bojack to hang himself with the throw. Didn't punish that directly, but was ready for the DP. Doesn't have any meter to convert this, so.
Good block. Oh.
It was a tick throw. Was that a punish or was that catching a button? I mean,
that was a punish.
Okay. That means there's like a lot of recovery on a bird. I'm pretty sure an actual BB tag player is like, well, duh. But I was like, with the 2B and is able to put a 5A on it. Like, okay.
Get ready.
In spite of everything I have to say, though, that is still Tectal taking the first game.
Cheer you on? Yeah.
That's a game that Bojack was really adamant to try to fight out of with Adachi on his lonesome. Didn't pop the res in the end. Oof. Willing to sacrifice Izanami just to get in, get the first hit.
Good block.
Right, and that's after seeing a couple of air dash overheads too, right? Air dash jumps. So, well aware that a low was coming at some point in time, but still, Bojack able to find a hit. Pass over to Yumi. It just was really using that as a tick. That's the only way I can really explain just a raw JA, but didn't expect to hit this one though.
No.
Yumi's out. It was kind of scary for her to fall out, but she made it. Now it's this one.
This is
2+2 gets rid of Ruby. Yumi only has a level 1 res to work with. Gambare.
wow.
Yeah? Found a hit, so this is a start.
You hate to see it.
Took the words right out of my mouth. Tectal knew that DP was coming all week, but just didn't line up correctly.
It's BB tag, can't help but jump.
It be like that sometimes.
If you want me to play nice,
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight.
Game 3.
let's clean this up.
Didn't believe that he was going to hit both of them, or really just trying to stabilize on the way down and get back to the ground, so gave up on the 2-for-1 deal. And here comes Bojack, empty low. Not deterred if Tectal was going to block one in the last game. Woof!
All right.
Yeah, just either actively hitting DP or just has a sharp reaction to the command throw.
What a 2A.
What a 5B. Bojack just constantly poking with the Geos. Empty low.
I'm waiting for him to bring out the JC.
It might be the next trick that he goes to, because the J's, or the double overheads and the empty lows, they've kind of ran their course so far. This is a sandwich. Trying to up back out of it, but getting denied time and time again by the forfeit. But I mean, the important thing about it though is that was wasting the time. So good look from Bojack to get away from it like that. They're unblockable. Woof! Good cross up snowbird.
Oh, powder hit, cross slash. But no conversion.
Well, you wanted a conversion, you got it right here. Catches the ZO. Ruby already gonna res. Just trying to hunker down in the corner. Woo!
Oh!
And so the thing is, I honestly believe if Bojack would have teched that immediately, like Tectal would have reacted and came down with a JB, but because Bojack was looking for a late tech, Tectal wasn't ready for it. Still able to get rid of Adachi. And he cross up 2B. Hitting on all sides, and there it is. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
That's the funny thing about these characters of BB10. That some of them have really weird hurt enemies.
Well, see, if you were one to actually, take care of yourself, had a slender body like the. Ooh, wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Who is that? Ooh,
Bojack.
Bojack. Get him back in. And he saw where my joke was going. It's like, I don't want anything to do with that. Break that up real quick. I don't blame him. Or maybe he was just calling a timeout before the line. Like in football, saw the play that was coming, didn't really like it, wanted to reset. No telling. Either way, game 4, Tectal just needs one more to keep on moving, and this is a really good start. Denies Yumi's entry and catches Adachi trying to jump over the top. This is an expensive way just to stop the pressure. So yeah, Tectal's already used 3 meters, but it was 3 meters just to keep Bojack off of him. Bojack trying to take a page out of Tekken's playbook. 2+2 though. Couldn't really get too much from it. Ooh.
Well, he's looking bad for Bojack.
Right, it could have been worse though. Like if Yumi was still in here, oh dear. So, locked down, looking for a DP, waited for the burst to. Tektal just got all the locks in place.
I think that was still a good burst. I don't blame him.
Just knows that Bojack is like actively looking to get out of every situation. It's not as reckless as he's trying to hammer out a 5A or anything like that, but knows that Bojack is not really willing to sit and block at this point. So that leaves him behind the 8-ball with a level 4 res, and it's a res that's not gonna mean too much. Still has a CC to burn the rest of the time. Not gonna be enough damage though.
Didn't make a mistake this time.
Yeah. At that point, I don't fault either one of them. I mean, obviously Tektal at that point, because Tektal was constantly looking for all the outs that Bojack would try to look for, and just with the way things are spiraling out of control, you would think just maybe one time Tektal will reach into it. Maybe one time Tektal's not ready for the burst, but time and time again, it's the east side. How BB tag B sometimes though. You're saying it earlier. So sometimes the games just be like that. You're grasping in the dark, looking for any way to turn on the light, and come to find out you just didn't pay the power bill. So there's no light at the end of the tunnel. But there could be a light at the end of the road of alternative success for Tektal. Now move on to the losers finals. Oh, wait a second. Where did Puns go? Get Puns back. Oh, no, that's you.
All right, we got another case of got some ESL matches going on.
ESL.
No.
ESL. Yeah, that's what I was getting to earlier. It's like you since ESL is ran through the system, I'm gonna assume that like they're all ran the same, and you can't skimp on the matches. They put a timer on you, or at least this is how it is in Mbond. At least they put a timer on you, and if you don't finish your match in the timer, they just record it as a loss for both people.
It's crazy. I don't think, or remember seeing. I don't think BB Tags ran that.
Yeah, that'd be a little too crazy, but at the same time, the point is like they have a system, and they expect the people to adhere to their system. So it makes perfect sense to where like somebody's in the middle of a match and they see they get that call, and they're like, yo, I got to chill out right now. I got to pick it up. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Like I don't know if this happens, but they might be able to pull you out of a match and put you in an ESL match. I know that's a thing that happens in Mbond. That's actually kind of funny to see. Yeah.
I don't know if they can, but because I haven't participated in ESL, I know it does take place within the game itself, so maybe they could.
Yeah, there's some back end things that Sony has allowed them to use. So they have some features that will be pretty jarring to people. But clearly it's worked out well enough. They're still around. Might not be like the best tournament for some people, because some people got to complain about everything, let's be real. But it's been good enough to weather the storm of time, to withstand the test of time. Whatever catchphrase you like.
It's definitely got the backing.
Oh man, you're literally just over here running laps around the lobby, huh?
Fingers are restless.
Maybe you should have played.
I have opinion about playing. That's for another day.
Man, think of this deep prize pool you could have been in.
It isn't.
Yeah, I just had to make sure nobody else pulled up because people crazy. People crazy today. Again, big thanks to Diddley, big thanks to Ebonic Plague, big thanks to Yo Fave Scrubs, and big thanks to Kraken Atkins. They came through deep. Really got to thank everybody that donated to the pot, because it's not like the four of them made up the entire Matcherino, even though they've taken a vast majority on their own. Got to thank everybody who took the time to throw in their 50 cents or however much they wanted. And if you're sitting there thinking, well, how can I add to the Matcherino? I got some time. You still can do that too. ! Matcherino in the chat. We'll pull up the link. You like the way I went in there. Your code for this week, ZBTag27. Log in with your favorite social media, throw that in there, and it will create 50 cents for you to put into the pot. Create 50 cents. Just create 50 cents. And then you don't have to donate your own money. You can just literally make money for somebody to take home. You got a couple seconds while we wait for these ESL matches to conclude. So you can do a couple of sponsored quests, like check out a couple videos, check out a couple of pages. Probably don't go on Facebook. You ain't trying to mess with Facebook. But if it's on Facebook, you can check on Facebook too, like some stuff. Get rid of all of that. Because Matcherino just checks to see if you did it and liked it at one point, not how long you do it. But if you do some of those, make some more money. If you're feeling generous, if you're feeling oh so generous, and again, thank you to the people that have been generous so far. If you're feeling generous, you can donate your own money to the pot. Pot that is currently sitting right now on the last refresh at $302.30. Now wait a second, 30. That means somebody did some sponsor quests. Yeah, that means somebody did some sponsor quests. It was like, it's either going to be 0 or 50. That's usually how life is. But yo, somebody was checking out some video, and this is something that crossed my mind. There should be a sponsor quest for a commentator match. I wouldn't do it. I'd make somebody else do it. That could be a sponsor quest. I guess that would fall under incentives. Yeah, there could be some sponsor stuff, some sponsor quests for some cool stuff. Yo, donation incentive for a match, for an exhibition match, like a 1st to 2, or maybe just 1 game exhibition.
That'd be fun.
On the BB tag mod. Record scratch. Wait a second. Yo, think about that.
I'd be down to watch other people in the exhibition.
Nah. You part of staff. You part of staff. I'm the one who gets out. I'm not on ZoneBreakers staff now.
Dang.
See, you ain't think about it. You about to turn in your jersey. I see you. Don't do it, man. It ain't worth it. You need to hold on to that for a while. You can go places. You know, I just had this other idea, but then I remembered why this idea didn't work. The idea I had was like, why, since ESL isn't being streamed, why don't we just stream their matches? But it probably pulls them into a set lobby for it, which is why.
It does, yeah.
Because that's something that's always been on my mind ever since online tournaments really kicked off last year, especially like the official ones. Is like, yeah, you'll have your stream matches, but nobody ever really thinks about, like, you could have however many quote-unquote unofficial streams you wanted, because you can just sit in a lobby with somebody who's streaming and let them do it. Just like, depending on how, I mean, ESL is the example I want to use. I don't want to walk too far away from BB Tag. But like, there's plenty of official games that are coming up, right? Or official tournaments that are coming up, and it's like, if they don't have it ran through the system, which some of them do, some of them don't. Yeah, you can just be like, yo, I want to be the stream team for like unofficial matches, so they get recorded. Yo, let me do it. One of the dozens of crazy ideas that I have that would probably work if somebody did it. I see I'm getting pinged for something else. Hey, Umbi, I want to run an idea for you. Run an idea by you.
What's up?
All right. So you know how we talk about some other events that ZoneBreakers could run, right?
All right.
Follow me on this.
Okay.
I mean, this is something we could do right now, but what if there was a ZoneBreakers tournament for the Bomberman Battle Royale?
Where's that stop streaming button?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting pinged for right now, because I want to see how well that works.
Bomberman Battle Royale. Like, get me the deeds. Let me see how it looks.
Well, so the one that came out a few years ago on like PS4, Steam, Super Bomberman R. All right. Last year on Stadia, they released a battle royale for it. 64-man battle or 64-person battle royale, right? It just got released on all the other platforms last week because Stadia had the 1-year exclusive thing that people hate on everything nowadays, right?
Mm-hmm.
But here's the kicker to this. Just the base game is free.
Wait.
You're thinking about that.
The
The base online game, not Bomberman R itself. Like that's still like retail,
okay.
but I honestly don't think you care too much about that game anymore though, because like the base game for R online is free. You can unlock quote unquote unlock premium mode. Basically, you can buy the game for $10 and it'll let you host a match. That's one of the things that's locked behind a paywall. But you can unlock like standard games. But the thing that I'm trying to check is it says you can like set up a private match for the battle royale mode. So I'm like, if I have 63 friends, we can just do this whenever we feel like it.
So
and
it's a ZoneBreakers 64-man competition.
Hey man, yo, hear me out though. What if?
Tell you what, if you find enough interest to get, I'm gonna set the bar at 32.
Look, you know how easy that'll be. You know how easy that'll actually be.
I have no knowledge or insight.
I think you gotta set it higher, LB. You gotta set it higher. That's
no. So here's the thing, right? If this works like I think it does, all a person would need is the room code whenever it goes down, right? And everything else just like, well, good luck. Like, I don't know if you can spectate it and stream it or anything, but you can run it.
I'm saying, like, if you get me the deets to where we could consistently run like a 32-man in a viable competition and spectate it, stream it, then I'll look into it. I'm not gonna promise we'll do anything. I'll certainly look into it.
We'll leave that on the table, right? To be determined.
Also, a quick update. TectalEastside still has to play another ESL match.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Tectal's too busy winning. That'll be like, was it the last ESL monthly I think I watched the stream of? Where, like, Tectal was in top 8 and he lost in, like, the first round of top 8 or something like that. And makes this insanely long, like, the insanely long trek down the bracket of alternative success to get back to Grands. Rough translation, he had a long run through losers. I don't like calling people losers unless they actually lose down there, because, you know,
I feel that.
some people are wild like that.
I do.
So-
And they already lost once.
All right. How stupid do you look when they win the tournament, though?
Talk to him.
That's always what I think about. But at the same time, I know that like that's tradition in the fighting game community. You can't let it go. It's the losers bracket. So I do both.
I know some people call it lowers the lower bracket.
That's
Oh, yeah.
other esports. I was about to say I ain't budging. When I do fighting games, I can't do that. And I agree. It's like that's just really awkward for fighting games because it's just never been done. I can't say never been done. That's like the esports thing. But even when some people are commentating esports stuff, they still slip and call it the losers bracket because it's like it's not natural. But nah, you catch me in the other genres. That's the lower bracket. Cause the thing is, like, depending on like what format they use, some people start down there. Like some of the bigger esports that like they do their wild card matches, they might have their pool plays, and then they funnel into a bracket. Some of the people start in the lower bracket. So it's technically wrong to call them losers because they literally didn't lose at that point. They just started in the lower bracket. But nah, fighting games. Nah, yeah, they don't really do that. Well, no, they do sometimes. Yeah, actually, they do a good bit. Because sometimes you'll have like your top 64 or whatever, half of them starting winners, half of them starting. Yeah, it's a thing from time to time. But it's kind of like here and there, you know? Something we'll have to see pan out a little bit more as people start venturing out into the wild again, as offline is slowly returning.
Speaking of which, I'm not sure. I kind of do want to keep the online competitions that we're doing, even as we go into back in the offline mode.
Right.
I need to start planning on how we're going to do that though, because I don't feel like Saturday is going to work out as well anymore. Well, with most offline tournaments running through Saturdays, so I'm gonna have to like plan out like a weekday to do this more often.
So what's gonna happen is it's gonna be you, me, and whoever else is down. We just gonna pick a random day and we're gonna be like, look, we throwing it. We gonna tell people what's up. They're gonna pull up or they're gonna just leave and hang it. That's how it's gonna be.
Hey.
What day is it this week? Let's see. Today's Thursday, right? We ain't doing it Saturday. You know what? Screw it. We're doing it today. What?
I was about to say, I was like, it's 6 p.m. Let's run in like 15 minutes. Everybody sign up right now.
What if though?
I mean, I think you get enough people. There's probably a good amount of people that still can't go to offline anymore once the whole situation's on. They'll still probably retain it. I think it's possible. You might even get those people set up.
Yeah, I'd be amazed if the demand for it completely died down in the future. So it's just trying to make it fit in somewhere. Could do something like have weeklies or bi-weekly events leading to the online seasonal event as opposed to like an online monthly. Online seasonal event where you take like however many people and put them in a bracket and maybe kind of like an invitation to some degree, but then maybe try to throw like a small tournament for LCQ or something like that. I'm just throwing ideas, throwing paint against the wall. No, there's a couple of things you can do. There's a lot of things you can do. Do ye old teams tournament that people are really starting to warm up to again. Tag tournament for BB Tag.
I'm really all more for exhibitions. Need more of those.
I just looked over at the screen waiting for Tectal. Man.
Yeah.
I mean, just for anyone tuning in, like this is
It's Titan.
he's doing too well this weekend. Like, gotta beat up people in ESL.
You want to talk about tournaments to throw in the future? I'm telling you, man, the worst Tectal tournament, it will be a hit. Just have to make sure nobody's using no face recognition apps or anything. Ban the cheaters. While I'm thinking about it, stay hydrated.
There you go. Let's see. Alex says we should give him the win because he's funny. That fit well with his tag.
I was like, do I really have a good argument against that?
I don't think any of us do. Like,
Um,
I'm almost all for letting it rock. Tectal will be fine. He's doing well in ESL. He doesn't need us.
I don't know how well that would go over. Yo, wait a second. That's another crazy idea, though. The stand-up comedy tournament? Who's got the best jokes? ZoneBreakers comic view? Let me stop.
Joke Breakers Online. Let's get it.
Joke Breakers Online. Lord help me. Dude, this is where I wish I was really creative so I can come up with some terrible BB tag pun on the spot. But I have to like save that for next time. And I'll probably forget.
You gotta hold out on this.
Yeah, I'm just not that creative. Just don't have the creative juices flowing or anything. I probably could get up and get some of this pizza though.
Pizza?
Yeah, we got some pizza.
You trying to shit?
No, actually.
Oh.
Am I trying to share pizza? Get out of here. Oh. I think the only pizza I'd be willing to share on my own is a hot and ready.
You don't like Little Caesars?
Speaking of Little Caesars, this is kind of why I wanted to walk into this. Yo, what happened to the Caesars clap, man? I guess I need to ask.
Need some context.
Yeah.
You don't. Oh,
No, I know. For the listeners.
Okay, I mean, I was gonna go there anyway. I thought you said you didn't know. I'm like, yo. Oh man. So, I think it was the first time I actually went to ZoneBreakers. Yeah, like the first time I went to the actual ZoneBreakers location, which is a game store. All right, it's a game store, and it's in Georgia. It's the best place I played. And a bunch of us were sitting there. Sonito, Gerard, were you there? I think you were there at that point. Yeah?
I was there.
Gerard.
I was there.
Some names that haven't even entered the tournament ever, like Terrence, Joel were there. Quite a few people were there. And this game store is in a plaza, and it's in a plaza next to a Little Caesars. Well, while some people were sitting there playing Samurai Showdown, one of the guys from Little Caesars walks over and just walks in the store. I guess that was like the first time he happened to walk in on a break. I think he was new to Little Caesars, if I remember correctly. And he sees a bunch of us sitting in the back playing games. He's like, yo, y'all playing fighting games? Yo, I love playing fighting games. Let me play. And so he sits down and he plays Joel in Samurai Showdown. Joel's okay in Samurai Showdown. I think he was just learning it. but it's a footsie game, and Joel's like pretty good at footsies. So he starts running the table. And then I think it's actually fitting that we're playing BB Tag. Because I think the guy said, yo, if this was BB Tag, yo, I'd clap you with that. And all of us just look over at him. And we're like, you don't actually know who this is. Joel, who was Narukami Ruby player in Vanilla, didn't really care too much of the patch, the first patch, so hasn't played since then, but a pretty good BB Tag player. So they took the rounds in that, and when I say took the rounds in that, I mean Joel was kindly informing the guy that he didn't really have a clue what was going on. But it was one of those experiences where this guy had finally met some people who actually knew how to play fighting games. He's one of the best kids on the block. So he got mopped, but he was eager to come back for more. And with that little rough story, that was the birth of the Caesar's Clap, man. BB Tag, I'll clap you. Yeah, okay. Sure. And as wild as it was, he was nice enough to bring us some free pizza. But even still, it was Little Caesars. Therefore, got to get back to the original point of the story. Little Caesars, man. Like, when you actually order a pizza, and so they make you a pizza, and it's like got toppings on it, and it's not just a hot and ready, it's okay. It's passable. It's still like the bottom of like the basic delivery chains, but it's okay. But like hot and ready Little Caesars, nah, you can miss me with those. Yo, are you doing this? Yo, square up. Let's go. Oh.
Look, and I'm really giving I get the triple okay. I'll run some matches.
Say that again.
If I get the verbal okay, I'm hungry. I'll run some matches.
I mean, we ain't doing anything else right now. Hey, yo, Umbi.
Yo, I'm all run this set
Umbi
while
with
we're
AFK.
waiting. Run the set while we're waiting.
Yeah, get it. Let's go.
Oh, all right.
Puns over here. This has to be random select. This has to be a random select.
You never know. You never know with Pun. He plays too many games. He can just play on random.
Yeah, I mean, you can convince me that he plays both these characters, but as a team, nah, he random select this. Get out of here. All right, Tank Taker. Let's see what's up. You already ain't got no meter, man. That corner looking kind of small. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh. It's all right. See, he don't play this thing. That's why he dropped his stuff. Oof. Yo, went around the world for the conversion, though. And I guess I can say he plays Aurier because that's one of those loops where it would probably be just child's play for everybody else, but trying to hit that on tank looks so awkward. So let's send the muscle memory over the laser. What you doing with Merkava, though? About it. Nah. All right. All right, you got the pickup. Carry it over to the corner. What you doing with it, though? Can't keep Merkava contained. Push. Oof. Yo, what you reaching for? Yeah, don't flinch. Don't flinch. You looking for it. Okay. Stand up, looking for the DP. We up out of there. Are you gonna survive the rampage time though?
Take him.
Good luck. Uh-oh. Yo, save Tiger. Where you going? Look claustrophobic over there in the corner. Psych! That's my quarter. All right. I mean, this has been your bread and butter so far. Just hit the spark pulse. Got the space. Woo! Yo, you getting rid of this Merkaba though?
I don't think I can. Oh, yeah.
All right. Can you survive Oreo? So she's in a sandwich. Oh, okay. Oh, you better be careful with that. I'm gonna laugh if both of them get tagged up. You resin? You should have res. What were you holding up for then?
I'm holding both.
You were holding both of them.
I'm just trying to. He didn't overhead me the whole that whole match. Well, he did the one time. I jumped and caught my jump start.
Oh, you coward! You coward! All you had to do was hold res and see what was happening. Man. You coward!
All right, gents, we got Tectal.
All right, Tectal gonna have to wait. Unless Gerard's just gonna run in and take the L. Which it's on whoever. Oh, now you trying to play fast and prove a point. I see you. Why this looking better than last time though? Hold up. Oh, see, that's it. Punch can't deal with buttons. Get in there and press the buttons. Look at that. You can't handle the buttons. Uh-oh.
If rampage time goes into effect, you have to quit the match.
What? That's already a minute in, coach. And then you trying to put take or take on the clock. Come on, bruh. Face ripped off. Wasn't ready for the second hit. Oh, okay. You getting rid of him though. The mix? Ugh! Gross. All right, let's go. Yo, I'll tell you what. You get this dub, we put you in the bracket. This is the buy-in tournament. Let's go. We didn't tell Punz about it. It'll be all right. He'll think about it next time. Let's go. All right, one more. Don't let her in though. Hey, let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
Now it's time to let them play them.
Take a tank, yeah. Now where you going? This is the Kumite. Get back in. I'm kidding. Tectal ain't trying to see that no more. Already readied up.
Oh wait, no. Is this what wants to play?
This is the puns I know. Well, I happen to be here, so why not? I mean, there's two ends of this. Actually.
Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure. I was like, wait a minute.
You could have convinced me though, because it wouldn't have been the first time Punch just like randomly wound up on the team. It was like, you know what? Why not?
Okay, good. This is a tournament.
I want you to say that again. Look in the mirror and say that with a straight face, all right? See, it's kind of hard to think about.
Oh.
Okay, there's reason for this. Okay, so I do feel like the last time we saw Tectal, or I've seen Tectal play Ragnar S. So this isn't crazy. But the thing you have to consider, they played in winner's bracket, and Puns mopped up Tectal 3-0. So clearly Ruby Yumi isn't gonna do it.
I've actually never seen this problem.
I've seen it somewhere. I don't think it's been in ZoneBreakers. So it might have been in my random perusing around other tournaments. Well, it has to be, obviously, but I've seen this somewhere out of Texas. This isn't completely foreign territory. It's just far out of the usual for him. Ragnar can get his head chopped like everybody else, getting S forced to the front. Was trying to reach for the 4P, just doesn't have the distance. But that long range 2A though. Yo, that team though. The team died.
The overhead.
Was ready for the delayed air dash this time. Was not ready for Mika on the backside. Mika 4P.
What? Good burst timing.
Still stuck in.
Chip him up.
Oof. And I wonder if that was supposed to sell a DP or if that was just like some awkward timing and I didn't get the button out, but either way, Punch still in a really good spot. Casually waiting for the rest time. Wasn't looking for the 2B though. Got caught in the air. But this is the most damage at all. Gets a double conversion? Yes.
Double super, yep.
Right. But still, that's not like enough to entirely turn the tides just yet. But Tectal's coming back. Checking with the 4A. Nothing there. Sponge is able to casually stroll out of the corner. Over the top side. Using the JB to stall out long enough to get the JA on the way down. Snatched.
That was the least expected option. Man.
I mean, like, what's the worst that's going to happen? Is you're going to jump and hit her and then have to wait for a burst? Oh, no. Especially after using the meter at the end, though. At the end, too. So I don't think there was a lot of meter over there. I forgot how much Tectal had, but it's not like
one big.
Yeah, nobody's really getting blown up. Back to Ruby Yumi.
Okay. I mean, if anything, what I'd expect from a lot is like Virus or maybe the Narukami. But that was a little out of left field.
Right. Maybe a Carmine S as well. I don't know how long it's been since Tectal's messed around with Carmine. Yeah, there are characters, but either way, tried Ragnar S, didn't really feel it. Back to Ruby Yumi for game 2. Tags the ankles. So how does Punch work out of this one? Push block. And gets out with the block too. And gets a sandwich as well.
Oh.
Caught a counter hit. I guess Tectal was trying to hit 5A possibly. Your eyes getting lit up. Tectal bravely challenging against Mika on her way down. Empty low, but didn't really sell it, so Punch was ready for it. Can't get in. And I like the idea from Tectal. Saw that Mika was in the air, dashed under. Got caught with a pail bringer though. So this is a really good look for Punch. Going to be able to cart Tectal back over to the corner. Good block.
Oh, that was a good block on that.
Yeah. and bailed out with a DP, trying to find Tectal in the air, desperately trying to get away. Makes a little bit of room and gets the punish on it too, and was ready for Mika to be in the air to get the proper conversion for it. Cross raid.
Safety.
Yeah, it's pretty huge to hold on to that meter, so can take a nice chunk out of height if Tectal ever gets a good hit. And that's it right there. Ooh, that's a big drop. I said that's a big drop, right? How did that man use? But how did that man use 4 meter and still didn't get rid of you?
I mean, it's high.
Yeah. It still gets rid of her a little later down the road, leaves us 1-on-1. Puns slowly retreating. I mean, doesn't want to get hit at this point, but doesn't want to like take any normals at all. So was able to weather the storm and gets a hit right after Rez. One more guess. Gonna get down in time. Right. Didn't have the meter for the push block.
Very smart.
Punch still didn't have any meter for it, so if Tectal wants to try to go for it again, had a time for it. Made Punch flinch. A quick hand check. And that's the break that Tectal needed against Punch. Was lost 4 games straight to him today so far, but 5th one finally gets on the board. We go into game 3.
Get ready.
Why do I hear fireworks? I guess Memorial Day fireworks. We're weird over here. We don't like celebrate stuff on the proper day. Like I just hear boom boom. Like what in the world? Y'all ain't worried about me. Game 3. Here we go. Yeah, Tectal's starting to get a little more.
Hey, what a good conversion on top of it.
Right. Fortunate for Yumi to come out of there because that would have been the worst of starts for Tectal. And because Yumi fell out, able to get her in, keep Ruby afloat for now. Ruby, like, she's hurt.
Yeah.
I don't need to sugarcoat that. Fun's able to maneuver around Yumi, get more real estate. Ooh. They're really playing aerial chess with each other.
Yeah. Tectal trying to catch Mika. Ooh, I thought he had a 2B left.
I was gonna say one of those, but Mika just shoved that right back down Ruby's throat. And that was a good jump to get away from the 5A to keep Punch from getting locked in the CC. Mika
Good defensive
Yumi.
action.
There's good movement from both of them so far. Tectal has a lot of ground to make up with, but speaking of good movement, hovering over the skyscraper of a 2B. Looking for the throw, but no good. Couldn't get a 2B out in time. Couldn't get anything out in time. So Mika comes in, doesn't get the chase for the 5A. I don't know if Tectal knew what side he was on when he landed, but Punch knew. It's on the side where 5A is going to hit. Blocks again.
Good blocks.
Woo! And the 4P, but Tectal wasn't really ready for it, so Punch able to get to his feet one more time. We're in Rampage time. Oof. Looking for the JA again. Just gonna try to take the sandwich.
Ooh, that was good.
Right.
Now here's what she was too far.
And that's a break that Punch will gladly take.
That spacing on moving 5B, I'm always thinking about that. Because the confirms, while they're pretty easy for most, they definitely do have some spacing issues.
Right. And Tectal was really trying to dig down in the damage department at that point. Bites him in the heels. His Puns is able to pick up the scramble, pick up his second game up 2-1. Trying to claw out of the barrel and back to face off against Razzo one more time. Let's see if Tectal can stay alive.
You know what's funny? It's been so long since we've had matches. I forgot that Razzo was waiting in witness.
Yeah, we are in the losers finals right here. We still got one more match to go after. Punch is able. I think Tectal was like trying to step up, and that's how. And it just so happened to be the time that Punch was getting to the backside, which would be kind of awkward because that would mean that Tectal should have blocked it. But that's how. Oh, Yumi's not getting hit. Never mind. But that's how Tectal got back there. Or that's how Punch got back there. That's how Tectal got that 5A though. Just press it. Sometimes you got to be pressing and guessing. Punch trying to wiggle out, getting flagged down. Still holding up back though.
He's dead character. Oh!
Shut your mouth. The misguided missile off the mark, and that's going to be the end of Mika. So Hyde still has a full bar to work with, but Yumi and Ruby not so much. Yumi's already gone. Ruby immediately popping res. It's only a level 3 res, but she's pretty much got all the life she's going to get. Trade, but it's the trade that Punch is willing to challenge in the scramble. 2B, Tectal's ready with the block. Yeah, Tectal's not trying to fall into another JC, and Punch waiting. Gets the power play of his res. And this is a level 4 res, and using Hyde, that's going to be a lot of chip. Not even going to need it, though. I think, wait a second, this is Hyde.
No, he's got it.
It's like, it is Hyde. We've seen him use 4 bar and not do it. I'm waiting to see it, but yeah. You know it. Punch knows.
What a response to that throw bait.
Yeah.
He's just JC.
What a defensive effort overall by Punch. Like, just stuck in the corner, right? But, like, willing or recognizing, however you want to spin it, just knowing that Tectal's not looking low and, like, constantly looking to jump away from throws and just try to move and get a little wiggle room. Find some space to eventually get a hit, and, I mean, the rest is history. Yeah, Punch was able to make the most out of a little bit of real estate.
Oh, where'd Tectal go? Oh.
Where'd Tectal go? Tectal's done.
It's been a long night.
Huh?
It's been a long night.
Yeah, that's why Umby's over here with the Discord video, or you can even have the stream up. I mean, this is one of the oddities of online tournaments, right? Commentating online tournaments, especially if you're not looking in Discord, you kind of just forget the score sometimes.
Sure.
Now, see, if you're a trash can like me, you will be sitting in an offline tournament and just forget the scores, because sometimes the streamer doesn't have the overlay on the monitor back there. That's the real reason why I keep a notepad with me, because I'll be forgetting. Oh, best believe I'll forget a score so quick. But yep, that was the end of Losers Finals. Puns only made a quick trip to the road of alternate success. Was the head honcho at the end. Took down Tectal 3-1 and is now waiting for Razzo so we can conclude ZoneBreakers Online number 27. I can only guess that we're going to have to wait a little bit because I'm guessing Razzo's in ESL.
That's correct.
You guessed right, and guess who's holding him up?
Tectal?
Mm-hmm.
Hey!
Razzo versus Tectal in ESL. Unfortunately, can't really spectate. Because I'll just host the match. But they have special lobbies for ESL, so we won't really get into that, unfortunately.
Yeah. ESL over there hiding footage, man.
Probably do how they stream Pokken because that's another game where they don't have a lot rooms. have a streamers to do.
Pocket? What you mean pocket? Pocket and poking, token and joking. Got to get your fighting mods. I guess you got to get all your mods in there.
Yeah.
The fighting pocket mods. Oh man. Almost to the end of the road. This has been a long one. This has been 240, about 245 so far, around there, 2 hour 45.
Just about, yeah, because we didn't start until close to 7.
Right.
Because of Tekken.
Tekken. But yeah, I have to thank everybody who has chilled through everything that's happened so far. Thank everybody who's been chilling through the VOD. If you catch this in the future, I imagine that if you're hearing this part of the VOD, though, you just like, you threw it on in the corner and you're just like, whatever. I'm not trying to like skim for the matches. Whatever happens, happens. Y'all the real homies.
Yeah, I'll make sure to edit a little bit just to shorten it down. I'm not trying to have them sort through all the blank space.
Now, see, what you do is you use the chapters. You know about the chapter tech?
I am aware of the chapters. Just preference.
Fair enough. Not trying to have my fluff and filler out there. I understand. That's one of the worst parts of my commentary, and it'll be like that for forever and ever and ever.
On a separate note,
What's up?
Gerard, aren't you 1-1 versus Puns right now?
Uh-oh. Yo, you really trying to wish this bad juju on him.
You thought I forgot?
I thought I could run.
Hey, just because I'm multitasking doesn't mean I'm not paying attention.
Go get him.
Is it time?
Oh, I think it's time.
You have the blessing. The Puns square up. He's waiting for you.
Have the old Kill Bill alarm going off. Yo, Punch is going back to random block. That's what it is. Yeah. Oh, no. He's giving you a proper run back. You better not run from the whooping boy. Aurier out there with a whooping stick. Aurier of the Holy Church about to beat the fear of God over the Taker and Tank.
See, Eric's killed.
What you talking about? That's the Holy Devil. Uh-huh. So you scared.
That's fair.
All right, ready for the overhead this time. Oh, you about to get blessed, though. Ooh, all right. Gadget finger. Psych. Psych. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
No.
Uh-oh.
That's a... Yeah,
Those are both of your characters there, sir.
Yeah.
I think your tank just blew up. Ooh! And the gadget finger just... Okay.
This isn't doing anything, though.
Shut up.
This doesn't mean anything.
You gotta run with it, all right? Yo, that took Half-Life off, and Merkava talking about that don't do anything. Okay. Yo. What's your favorite book right now? Is it Pun and Done? It's a classic. Classic literature. Yo, take the guess. You tried. From the top. Yo, you still in this, though.
I tried too hard.
What the heck? I can't even tell you what came to my mind, because those are explicit. What the hell? were you looking for?
I was looking for the easy win. My brain was extended.
The easy way.
I was wishing for him to jump. I stopped making reads and I started making prayers.
Trying to pray against the holy demon Merkava. Get out of here.
Get ready. Get ready.
That's why you got blessed. But it's still close. It's still 1-2 puns.
I will take the lead. Please back me up. Can't escape from crossing fate.
Why is Blitz taking this game? I'm surprised that they really dug down for a Katsuki Blitz can. That's yo, that reflector got you in trouble last time, man. You still doing it? All right, that could have been worse. Hey, you ain't got a laser for up there. Woo! You overhead, I see you. Making sure Aurier doesn't go anywhere. Pun says otherwise. Get off. All right, well,
Yeah, that's good.
well, I think the worst part about that was he only needed 2 meters. Good luck, Tiger. All right, so let's talk about Game 5. Yeah.
Alright, Game 5.
You gotta get Tager and clean. All right, that's how you win.
Okay, get Taker in?
Yeah, get Tager and
Yeah,
clean. I don't know if you
do
start.
that?
I was about to say I don't know if you start Tager, but you get Tager and clean. Because think about it, like the game you won, and then the last game, it was like Tager running shop, right?
That was guesses. Let's be honest.
Well, you ain't playing solid and beating them. So guess is the only thing you got. If Punch would have picked that up, and Aurier was trying for it too. Okay. You gonna run this? You still good?
Ah.
And the Tager? Alright, well, you can't go too far. Oh, this is you. It's all you. What's the guess? Yo, we out. You scared of a DP or something? Ooh. All right. Yo, side swap. It's okay. That's okay. You got the lead. Okay. That actually doesn't matter too much. Yo, let him run into... You still okay with this? Let him run into some DPs. You cool? Yeah. Oh. All right. All right. Maybe that one was a little too obvious. Do it again. You're not a believer. Do it again.
I want to shake it.
Tekken ain't dying though.
I have no choice.
Puns ain't built for it. Yo, let's go. Oh, what's the mix? What's the mix? Puns ain't gonna sit there. All right, run him with Tank. Yo, let's sit in front of Tank. Yo, Tank out there boxing. You live though.
No. Oh!
So you thought?
Oh.
How you gonna doubt the titanium tank? You good? You just gotta survive. And he went away. Oh, this is your time. This is your power play. Let's go. Let's go, baby. One more guess? Oh, you don't get a guess on that. You still cool. You still cool. Don't. Yeah. You look at him. Be scared.
Okay, it's time.
Okay.
Take the dump. Yo, way to close out the set. Way to close out the set. Don't worry about the score count. You won the last one. He who last best.
Wait, is it time? Wait, is he here?
Who,
You
Razzo?
mean is it? Yeah.
Hey, Umbi.
Yeah, he's ready to play, so he should be coming
Alright.
shortly.
Okay.
Way to close it out, though. 2-3, baby.
Yeah, I can't believe we got held hostage by Tectal again.
Even when Tectal's not in the tournament, we're still looking for Tectal.
Like taking East Side.
Oh, man. Tectal is the glue that holds BB Tag together. And somebody should tell Punch to switch teams now.
I was about to tell them actually.
In before Punch is actually going to try to run Aurier Merkava against Razzo. Again, it wouldn't surprise me. (3-1) in winners finals. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, honestly.
So this is so weird. Maybe I'm crazy, but I feel like because the tournament is ran through the tournament bot, it doesn't update automatically. Like I feel like it used to update automatically. Some random thing. Excuse me. Oh, you told him in the chat. All right,
Yeah.
Ego.
He's not like he doesn't have Twitch.
Who Pun? I'm pretty sure he does.
Yeah, he does have Twitter. He has Twitch. Yeah.
That's so nice of you, though, looking out for your sparring partners and everything.
I have these sparring parties. I'm watching this
You're washed?
on the side.
I don't know, man. You just you just took the set over Puns 2-3.
He's getting
Yeah, apparently Razzo is
Wait, what's happening? Do I need to be reading Discord? Am I missing a good stuff? What am I missing?
Discord will give you all the information that you need. So Razzo just had to play TectalEastside. For whatever reason, the result doesn't look correct. They're trying to figure
Oh no!
out how to rectify that. It's something that happens like automatically with the special rooms.
Oh, they're not gonna fix that. Not for ESL. They're gonna be like it's automated. It's out of our hands. Dang. Now that's what you hate to see it happen.
See, if everyone just skipped ESL and came to ZoneBreakers Online number 27 today with a $300 BB tag pot, everything would have been fine.
Pulled out the Blitztank in ZB Online yet?
Second,
Has Alex pulled out the Blitztank on ZB Online?
man, didn't I give you the spreadsheet? Shouldn't you be
I
able
mean,
to tell me?
I'm about to look it up. Oh, he did.
No.
Okay.
No. Yes. That's somewhere down there in the middle. I don't even remember where that was. That had to have been a one-off somewhere. Maybe I'll do that this weekend. Maybe I'll go back and like put all the teams together.
Well, that's a lot of work.
It is, but at the same time, I kind of need to go through all the VODs again anyways to like slap together a commentary reel. So I have reason to do it. And unlike what I usually do, like I actually kind of need to sit down and listen to it. So maybe.
Sort of like watching your matches after you.
I mean, I don't mind watching my matches after I play.
I mean, I don't mind watching this, that I'm lazy. So like I'd rather go to training after playing and try and remember what tripped me up than like watch the match again and like have to sit through everything and find out correctly what actually tripped me up.
So you're a bum.
Yes. Yeah, I'm a bum.
Oh my gosh. Because the real answer is to do them both. Sit there and watch it so you can catch the things you weren't thinking about when you were playing. Because there's 5 million other things that are on your mind. And then when you see the thing you want to correct, then you take it to ye old laboratory.
Yeah, but that's so much work. It's not really work. It's just it's not even work. It's just I don't like sitting the 1 to 2 minutes down.
Man, you act like you're doing anything better.
That's true, I do. Apparently, he's got another ESL match. According to funds, Razzo is ESL.
So we're not even waiting on Technical anymore, huh?
I guess not. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, have to play Zero Shadow Blood. Who that is? Ask somebody that hasn't pulled up here, but I don't know. I think that's like Cali or something. Because I want to say, I see them in like Wednesday night fights and stuff. I could be wrong. I feel like I'm wrong. But what series do I see them in? Was it BB Tag and Chill? I don't know. I don't keep everything in line because sometimes I'll be sitting in the office and I'll throw some BB Tag on real quick. But I go to the Keep On Rocking database. I'm like, yo, just give me something. I need something to keep my sanity. Yo, we be sitting there silent in my room in the office. So I always gotta have a stream up, like stream or a VOD or something. Now that I think about it, I haven't been watching that much. I've been watching that much Japanese BB Tag lately.
Usually, if I'm watching BB Tag, to be fair, I haven't watched BB Tag half year.
Been cheating on the game.
Hogan's been calling my name off more recently. I've been exploring Uniclear.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Wildstein got a lot better, so I've
Alright.
been having a lot of fun with it. And plus,
You know-
got a friend that I play with offline.
You know, Wald's in this other really cool game called BB Tag.
That's very true, but the meta doesn't like it.
So you can make the meta like him.
That's true too. I mean, I never stopped. Honestly, it's not like meta ever helped me with that. I don't know. Having someone to play with has kind of made Uniclear more attractive.
That's usually how fighting games go, especially in this day and age where everybody's sitting on Twitter screaming about the infamous R word. You know, when you don't have to deal with it. I'm assuming you're playing it offline, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you don't have to deal with net play at any caliber, that makes things look a lot more appealing.
It's true.
Oh, man. That's the state of the fighting game community right now. If I want to start a fight in the chat, or even in the YouTube VODs, roll back. Pretty sure that just got like 7 comments right there.
Yeah.
Might have got the VOD muted and everything.
BB tag for rollback. I forget the hashtag. Rollback for BB tag.
BB tag, BBCF. Heck, put it in Calamity Trigger. Why not? Make sure everybody gets every frame of them Carl Clap loops.
I mean, if they put it in plus R, someone might do it. Wait for old Blazblue.
Now, see, you're not trying to wish that drama on somebody, are you?
I mean, I
Trying
don't
to-
play the game, so I
Trying
have
to-
no clear.
Trying to send them back to Continuum Shift or something like that.
I mean, it's no skin off my bone. I'm not playing.
See, you part of the problem, man. Trying to give people PTSD. Actually, that'll make some people happy. You send them back to when Makoto was a good character. Nah, BB anything. Start thinking about like the handful of characters that are kind of lost in that game. Because there's still a good bit of characters that aren't in BB Tag. A
That's
really
true.
good bit.
I've been waiting for Raccoon. Actually, he's not gonna come.
You really try to be one of the people to have Arcune and BB Tag, huh?
Yes, I want people to hate me.
I mean, if he gets tuned like the other characters, yeah, you ain't gonna have no friends.
Yeah, just give him the 2.0 treat.
Nah, like I'm thinking just the base, like most of the BB Tag characters, like they just have their drives all the time, right? Or they just have whatever the thing is, right?
Right.
So Arcune, it's like you just gonna be cursed the whole time? That's the character. You think we try to deal with this?
Yes. I'm trying to put it on people. I'm not sure about who's trying to deal with it.
Oh
But
man.
I'm trying to do it to people. Oh, Chaos would be interesting actually. From Undernight.
Say again?
Chaos from Undernight would be interesting.
Yeah. You still have characters from all the big games.
Yeah.
You still have some Under Night characters. There's still some Persona characters. Man,
Margaret's the main one.
I actually don't remember a whole lot about Margaret because like Lord Knight was the only Margaret player. Yeah, you still got like Margaret, Rise, Junpei, Yukari.
Yeah, ooh.
I'm skipping over Koromaru. Not even kids, just Koromaru. Oh my god.
I think about Yukari was in.
She was so in P4U, like the one that was on console, she was good, but she was like a high execution character. High execution character. And then with the changes that she got in P4U too, like I forgot like all the changes other than the big system changes. But for like the changes she got, she became a more feasible character. But like in P4U, like dear lord, she wasn't like insane, but she was a pretty specific character.
Like not just in I guess so not even just in like combo execution, but also like conversions and stuff. She had like weird.
It was more because of the conversions. Like her combo execution, it wasn't stand out amongst the cast because you got to remember that was like a combo heavy game. That was like for the most part, if you get hit with like half the cast, you're losing like, or you get hit with resources, you're losing like 2/3 of your life. Depending on who it is and how you get hit, you just could get one shot. Like that's just the thing that can happen. And I'm not even counting shadow characters. But yeah, like just like the actual conversions that she hits, because of like all the awkward angles that she can hit and like all the awkward angles she has to like shoot her arrows and throw her bombs and stuff. She was a beast.
Yeah, I feel like that with an assist would be a pretty.
Yeah.
That'd help her a lot for sure.
Yeah.
She was probably
Yeah. Yeah. Just half of them care. Well, really, half of them care. That's the beauty of BB Tag. Just like all these characters that you think of, it's like, all right, now they have some unassociated hitbox to make you sit there and deal with their nonsense. Like, okay. Or they themselves are the unattached hitbox.
That's true. You just throw your characters. You know, that definitely thinking back to pre-cross combo inborn.
Top.
That was definitely just throw your character at people.
Some people ain't trying to go back to them dark times, man.
I'm not sure if I want to go back. I'm sure it was a fun time. It was definitely a disparity.
I mean, it'll be fun for a lot of people now. They know to play Ruby Gordeau.
That's true.
My man's got out there and said Grim Reaper took the entire screen. Like, okay. Grim Reaper. That's just something you don't hear anymore.
Oh,
wait a minute.
Step in.
Yo, a new challenger? Oh, nah, put it back. Put it back.
Oh, he's here.
Yeah, Umbi got us hype real quick. Thought we were about to see that boy Blitzcamp over there. But nah, it's just Razzo. Razzo, who's been going around winning all the tournaments today.
Gotta clean up this one. Oh, wait a minute. Is Alex gonna do it?
Psych.
Get ready.
All right. Gotta bring it back. Gotta reel it in because we are here for the grand finals. ZoneBreakers Online number 27. Have Puns playing Hyde and Mika coming out of the bracket of alternative success, more commonly known as the losers bracket. Gonna need 6 games. 6 games against Razzo, Carmine, and Hakuman. Only needs 3. Let's go.
Face him all the way to the corner.
Right? But Puns is just like playing on the back foot, not so much passively and letting Razzo do whatever they want. Trying to be evasive. Tried to get the DP out there, but the 6P cleans up Mika long enough for Carmine to get up and get the conversion.
The damage on that started. It's a 7 hit.
Yeah. Razzo's still coming in. Mika doesn't have time to tag over to Hyde, so she's going to have to take these 2. Doesn't have a tag crash, so this could be the end of her. It is. Razzo getting the double counter on the incoming as well, but drops the combo. That's kind of awkward. 2B doesn't reach high enough. Roof.
Yeah, okay, I see that in JC.
Able to tuck in time not to get cleaned up by the 6P, but here comes Puns. Carry over to the corner with the super. Making sure that Razzo doesn't take out of the corner. Yo, 2A. Scuff the kicks. Ooh.
Drop.
It's okay. I mean, you'd like to have it. 2 drops starts to get a little bit worrisome, but still, like, Puns is not giving up position for it. I mean, now that's very unfortunate, falling into the 2B. Yeah, that was trying to make the best out of a bad situation at that point. Razzo not letting it happen, taking the first game.
Going into game number 2, does Pun switch?
I'd be surprised.
This has been a bracket run with this team.
Right?
You know, there's no reason why you can't just switch that.
That is true.
Now that everything's on the line.
But, like, my rationale behind it at this point is, like, I can't take back what I ever put there. It's like, Punch has been running this team throughout the entire tournament. Punch, as of late, will start with a team and run it throughout the tournament. Now, I mean, a lot of people will switch on the last game, which, I mean, there's still another chance for Punch, but it's not like this team has been doing bad.
True.
So,
Don't you know who I am?
I don't see too much of a call to switch at this point. Just try to get all the pieces to line up in. I think Punch is agreeing with me so far. I got to figure out how to get Hyde out of the sandwich. I mean, that was looking like a unblockable, or at least a hard to blockable, so it was really difficult for Punch to field. Razzo with a bit of a miscue. Still charging through and grabbing Mika on the swap.
Oh!
Okay. And I want to talk about miscues. That was a big one for Punch. Is Razzo's able to put Mika in another sandwich. Doesn't get the clipper from the DP this time. So she's able to get out of dodge. Got a 2-for-1, but Carmine flops out. In the air with the JA and hanging up long enough to get over the 6P. Good looks from Punch. Get her out. Not enough to get rid of Carmine just yet, but Carmine's going to retreat, let Hockeyman take point. Gets for the JC, but it goes to the wrong side. Here comes Carmine again. Can he get out? Yes. Scary to call him in on a burst like that, but it had to be done.
Oh.
She got the distance for that. That's an aerodynamic little girl now. Don't get it twisted.
Good. Oh no.
Doesn't need to do anything fancy with that. Holds on to the meter. Stays in the front side, which is in the corner that Punch was looking for. Gets a conversion on the incoming. Looking for... This isn't going to be enough, but this is to carry over to the corner. And so this is going to be a good look. Razzo doesn't take it. Just willing to retreat. Let Punch get the life back. It's not going to be a whole lot. It's a sandwich. It is. Like you said, doesn't need to take any kind of mix. Catching Punch coming down from the JC. Gets a nice cleanup, and that's Razzo taking game 2. Only needs one more to be the ZoneBreakers Online 27 champion. Now, I have to ask the same question that you were asking earlier. Is it time to flip the script?
Time to show him the Orient.
I don't know about the Orient. That's a little too much sheep.
We're going back.
This is pun and done. Pun on one, and there is only one team that Pun will run with. Ours. Hyde and Mika. That is the shovel that Puns will try to use to dig himself out of this 2-0 deficit. Razzo looking to put the final nail in the coffin. Here we go. Oh, this is a sandwich. Was expecting a cross up that wasn't there. Got crossed again. Actually got hit in the ankles. A little bit of a drop. Actually, that was probably a pretty big drop. But still, Razzo with a hefty lead. Slowly losing control, though.
Oh.
Yo, she was ready for the incoming two, but a drop. And that was a pretty crucial drop since that, like, shifted the momentum back into Razzo's favor. Oh, she's caught. Oh, I thought she was caught. My bad.
Setup.
Ready for the empty low, although that was a little too slow, so a lot of time for Punch to see it. Wasn't ready to see where the hit came from, though. Gonna be another look for Carmine. Thrown over. No good break.
Right. Oh, if that converted.
I think it just needed Razzo to be ready for it.
All right.
Razzo just down to a Hakumen. Punch really doing well this game. And one of the big things is what we just saw right there, able to maneuver around Hakumen's counter. Like, activated it quite a few times, but is never in range to get snatched up. This is a sandwich. So I thought, but there needs to be CC meter. It's on the run. And it's kind of dangerous to be up there with the Hakumen JAs. You see Razzo looking for him. Can't find Puns, though. This corner's looking so scary. Woo.
So scary.
Right.
This is still within Razzo's wheelhouse. He can still make it.
The door is closing, though. Got hit by the bottom side of the JC. You gotta be careful out there. Mika 4P's been doing so much today. She's stuck in the sand. Was the cross up record. All right, Pun's made it. Pun's is on the board. Punch is still alive. We still have some tournament to play with.
Get ready.
He changed his title. Hey, yo, where my opponent? Oh, man. Still alive. Still has a long road to go. Punch has shown that it can be done. There is a chink in Razzo's armor, but Razzo has shored up the defenses. Ooh, didn't need the assist punish for it, but it looks so much better.
What's gonna hurt?
Oh, yeah. 9.2. And to think that could have been a little bit more, I believe. But
I think that starter is a little hard.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking about like if the assist would have actually hit.
Oh.
I'm probably still wrong. I'm feeling and speculating. Leave me alone. This is the bad part of my commentary. Ooh, but the JB, fadeaway JB. And caught the cross up with the JC. Blocking was looking for some kind of bait. Gets the burst out of Razzo though. But met in the air. Yo, Razzo was looking for that counter hit.
Ooh, good DP.
Right. And it was so good just to see all the times that Razzo was trying to get Punch to flinch, and Punch was not willing to press a button there. Make sure the button had some info behind it. But a 4P scoops highs out of the sky, but can't get the conversion. On both the low characters. They go on the Carmine. Carmine, who still had a full bar of red health, that is.
That's so unfortunate.
It be like that sometimes. But this is still well within the realm of possibility for me, because she's technically winning.
You know what we haven't seen this whole time that I'm kind of waiting for is the command.
Command throw. Yeah. He's not going to need it right here. Able to jump and get the punish on the tag crash. Carmine coming in. Is everything you asked for? Not just yet. Charging still has a lot of meat if we got meat.
Charging start.
Just do it!
Oh!
I mean, by any means necessary, you know. You can't be playing with honor out here. This is a survival of the fit. Puns started off down 0-2. Stopped 2 tournament points and is looking to reset. And these are still close games.
Definitely.
And one false move, this could all be Razzo's. And I really do feel like the onus is on Punch to show up, especially with some of the damage numbers that Razzo's been throwing out there. They had a couple of 5 digits, just had 9.2 in the last one. The full conversion.
All right.
That
has it's a projectile.
Yes. I mean, she's diving in there, right? I know it's awkward.
Yeah, it's the ground splash.
And Punch lets that go, looking for a burst, but with such a commanding lead, it's okay to really give that up, because that would have been so much more to get a big hit on Carmine. But Carmine coming to the front at this point, getting clipped with a JB. And Punch with the movement. Razzo's able to flag down Mika, though. Almost had another sick conversion. That was still a decent amount of damage for it.
Yeah.
Gets another stab at it. And this one's all the way down. Punch is going to let it rock. And next hit is going to be a burst. And it's going to come from a sandwich.
Oh, good.
Good time for it, Jason. Choosing the JC. Yo, Punch in the air.
Oh, the 5C!
But it's not enough!
Oh, he could have spent, if he spent the meter, he would have made it through.
I mean, if we would have timed it better, we would have been out of this. But guess what? Coulda, woulda, shoulda is a really cool game for us to play. Woo! If Razzo would have hit that, well, it's looking kind of scary now, man.
Let's do this.
Oh,
It's a good. And she gets out in time for the 2+2. So the only thing that's stopping Punch from pulling Razzo down to the losers bracket is a Carmine. Carmine with a level 4 res though. Trying to get some space, lets it rip. Wants the meter and wants to get a little more mileage out of the blood bar. All right. Yo, Buck, what's up? And another one? Yes, sir. That gets rid of hide. Now, the thing is, Mika has, a res of her own, level 4, so that's 15 seconds of a power play. Ripped out of the skies by the DP, locked in the corner, but she's got the ups.
All of these.
Your Battle of the Bees? Your Punch has 4 meter. Tell me why that's not 4 EX Mika missiles. There's one. Do it again.
He reset the bracket.
Pun and done. He ain't done yet. Everybody's taking L's around here. Run it back. Throw some zeros up there. Gotta go again.
Get ready. Get ready.
And not only is that a reset, not only was that a reset, that's a reset from 3 straight. So Puns is literally on fire right now. Razzo's got to figure out how to cool him off.
Yeah. The thing is, though, these were still close games, though. It's not like Razzo was all of a sudden getting, dumpster.
Right?
Can't escape from crossing fate.
And those are sometimes the hard things to turn around, though, because it's just like one small adjustment here, one small choice there. That's a good look, but missing the DP afterwards. And didn't get the conversion from that. So, like, those are 2 opportunities. Again, the small things that I was talking about that lead into big changes. This is just scraps so far.
Oh, what a good hit here.
I mean, that was more than an anti-air. That was anti-air, anti-ground. I was just get out of my space. Is this a sandwich? An immediate.
It was worth it. Escape.
Checking Mika as she tries to come in. Stuck in the corner. The JB, does it hit? It does. Good donk.
But no conversions out there. That's really surprising.
Right? But I mean, like, an important thing to take away from it, though, is, like, just being able to stop the CC at that point.
It's true. That move is out there. That's what we talking about.
This is going to be another one. That caught Razzo. Right? But the thing was, Razzo was really looking for the burst at that point, gave it up. And so that's the huge... Well, it was one thing to look for the burst, but Razzo didn't have any meter at that point either, right? So, kind of didn't feel attached to that. Now we're just playing chess, just jumping on top, or checkers, more specifically. Oof. And then let Hyde go.
Yeah, we got
I mean, Mika's done this before. Mika's the reason why we had this reset, so. Delayed cancel from the missile. But she's winning. She ain't winning no more. Should be it. Kind of had to hold my breath for a second because, we've seen Razzo a little shaky with the conversions with the handoff there. But he's able to get that one, stop the train of Puns, and get the first game here in the reset. Let's see, this is deja vu. This is how the last set started, right? Is history going to repeat itself?
Get ready. Get ready.
Think Razzo's getting the second one?
My bet is
Can't escape
no.
from crossing fate.
He's gonna say no.
Oh, you think Paul's got the equalizer? That's not what the start said. And that was a huge gamble for a start. Use the meter so when Puns gets up, gonna have to deal with whatever Razzo throws at him.
And that's a conversion too.
So you thought.
I thought.
Ooh.
Oh, punish the raw tag.
Missed the conversion from the high splat, but it's not the worst that can happen. Razzo's still sitting pretty comfortably. Able to challenge the JB, but getting caught in the corner. Not ready for that, JB. Yeah, get Carmine in here. That one would have hurt.
Oh, strategically got hit so that he could not tech the throw.
We can run that narrative. I like it. The overhead immediately into super, not even going to give Razzo a chance to get Carmine out of there. Now it's going to guess for the character. And this has got to be a tag at some point. There it is. And see Punch trying to push through and get the carbine. Can't get his hands on it. Can't put a blade on it. Ooh!
Uh-oh.
Ah! The overhead, haven't seen that. I'm just holding on. Got caught again. That time was a little too early. And Carmine's gone though. He's okay. Got a pixel. He'll make it.
Oh, we got Rampage already.
Yeah. There's been a lot of action, so it feels like it shouldn't be here yet, but here we are. Hockerman, big man on campus, could have got chopped. Didn't have the conversion. JC. And this is just before the crash. It didn't even use meter. This is looking really good for Razzo.
Smart. That was really smart, Razzo. Oh.
Yeah. You have
I
to
think that was
respect.
an OS there.
Could have also been respect for the DDC as well. Punch didn't want to try to take the risk just yet. Gives Razzo a lot more to work with. Gets the conversion. Not enough to get rid of Mika just yet. Now she's got it. You know, for a second, I just thought the Mika missile was going to work. But Razzo knows that it's fresh on Punch's mind. Knows it's a high priority. Waited with the fadeaway. Puts the second nail in the coffin. But again, we've seen this happen before.
It's true.
Now, for the very last game, or what could be the last game, does it happen? I really hope Punch doesn't switch, but who knows?
I can't even waste it. Oh, is it?
Wait a second. No, he playing with it. He ain't doing this. He ain't about this. He don't want this drama in his life right. He just getting me hype. I ain't a believer. Yeah, I ain't falling. That was the team that was struggling against you. There ain't no way he run it down.
Yeah.
Razzo's a killer. Ooh.
Oh.
Hey, yo, Doggy, shut your mouth. Okay. Now, the thing that's so scary about this to me isn't the fact that Punch is willing to switch, but Punch is putting the entire tournament on this. Says that he will get 3 games in a row against Razzo. And that start ain't it, Chief.
Matchup wise, this actually isn't that crazy to do, since Carmine does not like fighting Mercado.
Bro, do you see Merkava's life bar right now? I think Carmine is perfectly cool with a Merkava right now. I ain't trying to see that. Well, let's see what Oria has. Gets around the anti-air.
Put him in the house.
Merkava's able to get in, but at what cost?
His life.
Right? Not going to see a tag crash anytime soon. It has 2 meters to try this.
Oh, but he messed it up.
It still has a healthy lead. And just knew that the burst had to come at that point to save Merkava. So Aurier's going to be the first one out the door, I believe. User.
Level 2 resident.
Almost ran into the light, into the bug zapper, but still cleaned up in the corner. Merkava, Aurier not strong enough to get rid of Razzo. Razzo takes ZoneBreakers online number 27 and a 3-0 sweep in the grand final reset. Hey, yo.
And that, well, Razzo proved me wrong. I said that Punch would get a game. He made sure he did get a game for the said.
Oh, wait a second.
Oh.
Yo, what is this? Hold on. I didn't get the memo. This is 4 out of 7?
It's
Nah.
This is the real one.
What's up?
This is the real one.
Nah, they done. They done. We're gonna keep keep the cameras on, but just to put a bookend on this for everybody who's trying to be up out of here. Thank you for coming through ZoneBreakers Online number 27. Big thanks to Diddley. Big thanks to Ebonic Plague. Big thanks. I keep having to look up. Your favorite scrub. I always remember your favorite scrub. Kraken Atkins. That's the name I got to put on my tongue right now. Big thanks to those for big donors for this pod. Thanks to everybody who donated, big or small. Because I mean, it all adds up. I'm pretty sure Razzo's real thankful. And seeing as they haven't been paid out just yet, if you still want to try to slide in real quick, ZB Tag 27, you can get your Matcherino in there. Big thanks to ZoneBreakers for hosting this event. Gerard, thanks for pulling up and doing some commentary with me. I know I'm obnoxious, but appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you for putting up the game.
You cool. Be holding it down on the stream.
No, I got you.
Yeah, I don't know what Punch's game is right now, but even with all that, I looked up and I was like, this ain't it.
Damn.
Bruh.
He almost died.
Yeah, I would have killed a lesser man. That would have killed quite a few characters. Oof. You see the footwork on Hakumen though. Backdash away from the 5A. Man, how you lose a best of 5 grand finals 4-0?
Dang. He got perfect motion. That's right.
I wasn't gonna say it. I wasn't gonna
You
say
hate
it.
to say it. Do it again. But no, for real, like they can keep playing. Yo, we gotta get up out of here, man. I'm trying to get this pizza.
What kind of pizza is it?
Supreme. That's all we eat in this household. Unless I'm like getting some slices on a Monday where it's like pay by the topping. Then I'll either get a meat lovers or gas pineapple Canadian bacon. But
I like pineapple on pizzas.
I'm one of them people. But today we feast on Supreme Pizza. And that means I gotta get up out of here. If I'm getting up out of here, you getting up out of here, Umby's probably getting up out of here, so we getting up out of here. Anything you want to say in closing, Gerard?
I don't thank everyone for coming. Only even so much for the Matcherino. Really, basically, I was a Reddit say the Matcherino was like 300. So I really appreciate it.
It is $302.80. It's pretty deep. Hopefully we'll get that paid out. And we will see you next time for ZoneBreakers 28. Until then, peace.